Dun, 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 dun. Hello there. I am Ash Mannix. It is Sunday once again. Unfortunately, the weekend is coming to a close. But don't worry, you're going to get your weekly dose of Ash Mannix and Kuxel. And having said that, I am joined today once again by my lovely co-host, Kuxel,
Uh, Hello.
who is going to confirm to me that yeah, he can be heard on the stream. If you can, just to check that the audio is okay.
I
Um,
have no idea. I didn't put I can see the stream.
oh well,
I
let's just.
can't tell if
Do you know what? We'll just wait until someone jumps
I
in.
think it's working.
Yeah, fuck it. It's not an Ashmanic stream unless it's janky as hell. Um, but yes, once again, it is Sunday. How has your weekend been? Anything eventful that you want to talk about in the world of gaming or whatever?
I've just been watching all these Pokemon Scarlet and Violet glitches, which have been cracking me up. Because I remember saying while we were playing Sonic Frontiers, I remember saying it's been a while since I've seen a game that's broken. Forget that. Forget Sonic Frontiers. That game is not broken compared to this. This game is fucking broken.
Which is interesting because I don't think. All right, crack dealer, how's it going? Um, we're just chilling here,
Yeah.
just chatting about stuff. Yeah, you have shown me some of the clips, and they are bad. I've never, I've never heard of a Pokemon game being that broken. Um,
All right, so first of all, the Pokemon games have always been fucking broken, but this is
but
broken in a different way.
so there's bugs
Um,
that allow
and
you to kind of play the game, and I think now that it's open world and 3D, or since Arceus, right? When the bugs happen, it's a lot more noticeable and it's a lot more funny.
yeah,
Whereas before,
well,
like,
I know. I'll give you some of my favorite ones. Like because you're now fighting in the field rather than having a separate battle screen.
yep,
So there's that one where they're having a fight, and then just like this random dude just walks right through the fight, like not giving a shit.
yeah, like I love that one.
And yeah, that's a really good one. Here's one I haven't sent this one your way yet. A garlic bread was like, "What the fuck's wrong with this game?" When I sent this one his way, because this one's interesting. This glitch, I don't even know if it's a glitch or what you'd call it. So someone found out that if you have multiple controllers connected to the Switch at one time,
Mhm.
if you use the analog sticks of both, you will increase the running speed of your main character. So it'll just run faster
So,
than is expected. And people are saying the Switch can have 8 controllers at one time. Has anyone tried 8 controllers and just seeing how fast you can go?
oh my god. So oh god, it's an error in the inputs, but it's like adding them all together instead of
It's
dealing with them separately. Oh,
exactly,
that's a weird bug. But that's something that you would
exactly.
find in
Is it even a
testing.
bug? It's like
That's a bug,
I'm
mate.
not even
Come
sure if it's a
on.
bug.
I mean, you don't. I
I don't
suppose
know.
you never expect to have more than. I think on average, people one player on the Switch. I don't. I know you can have up to what 8 players, 4 players, or something, but ah man, it seems to
Eight
be. Do you know what
players.
this seems to be? It seems to be a systematic failure, right? Do you know? Remember, so Cyberpunk 2077, right? I heard or saw
Right, yes.
I saw someone talking about that, and they were saying that the way they handled the testing, I believe that part of it or all of it was outsourced, and they didn't. They treated that contract or the instructions they gave the people or something. It was just so badly dealt with, right? Which I think was the catalyst for all the complete fuck ups that got through for that in the beginning. And I feel like with this, there's so many, it's so widespread and they're different. It's not like it's the same thing happening with everyone, that it just feels like either they've tried to save money in their testing, their Q&A stuff, or they've just like bypassed something or something like that to get it out on whatever time.
Willing to bet. Quite a few people were saying were willing to bet that it was a time crunch because Arceus came out like around this time last year, and then they put this one out. Like, there's not that much time between them.
Just it's a beautiful dumpster fire, just like Twitter is just now. Oh yeah, but the orange man's back on.
Absolutely.
I heard about
Oh, he's saying
old
well,
Trumpy
he's
boys
saying he's
back
not
on.
going to use it.
What do you know?
He's saying he's not going to
I get
use
that
it, but we'll
because
see
no
if he
no
can. We will see if he can resist.
well yes, I mean whether he can resist or not, but I see why he's saying that because he started his own social media platform and like he would
Yeah,
like he wants that to do well because his money and stuff is invested in that whole
yeah, he's
platform. So that's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
interesting.
There's also been some kind of like public thing where he was decrying Elon Musk before all of this even happened or something.
Oh yeah, he was
So I
saying
don't
that
know.
he
Maybe
would
there's
beg me. He has to beg me to come back on the platform if he ever like he was talking about Elon Musk. I think this was around the time they were chatting about Elon Musk maybe buying it or something and free speech and
yeah,
all that.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
this is like he has to beg me on his knees, and I was just like, oh shit, man, it's been a while since like man, Donald Trump had some amazing tweets. Um,
Really did. He was very entertaining.
Crack dealer saying, "Oh, you're still talking. I just caught a spider and left outside." Oh, that's nice. Crack dealer, can you hear both? I take it you can hear both of us. It's not just me talking to myself or Kixel talking to themselves.
I'm here to
Uh,
please confirm.
yeah, let's. Well, it's been an interesting weekend. I mean, I've not really been up to much since the last stream. I've got myself a glass bottle of Coke, which I will duly open. I think I'm going to order food a bit later in the day
Yeah,
after the
yeah. I
stream.
think I just want to quickly point out right now. Might as well just say it now. I'm not going to be available on Friday, so there won't be any Friday Night Chill stream this week. Instead, what I'll do is I'll just put up the 13 Sentinels video at that time to do a premiere.
Oh
But I
no.
might not be there because
You
I'm busy on Friday
All right, so you won't even be you might not even be at the there for the premiere.
at the premiere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's what am I gonna do on a Friday, man? I mean, I can watch that, but I mean, I will watch that, but oh, having said that, I did play a game. Remember, I talked to you about this Kuxel before. I wanted to try out a game called A Memoir Blue on the
Yes.
Xbox
Did you
Game
play
Pass.
it?
I did. I played it yesterday. I recorded about an hour's worth of it, and then I was like, right,
Oh, so you're gonna put that up?
yeah, well, I'm gonna edit it and all that, but I played an hour's worth and I said, right, that's enough. I'm gonna stop the recording here because I don't want to play the whole game, and I felt that the game's not going to be too long. And then I carried on, and I only had like another like half an hour or whatever of the game left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit it because I won't. I mean, spoiler alert. I quite enjoyed it. It's an interesting experience. It's been described as like a interactive poem. I kind of get that. I liked it. I don't want to show off too much of the game, so I'm gonna try and edit that into like maybe a 20-minute or even shorter, like what'd you call it? I don't know, little taster or whatever.
Video.
Yeah, and like it's on Xbox Game Pass, so I was like, if you can, like, I wouldn't have paid for this game that much. Maybe I don't know how much it is on Steam, but because it was on Xbox Game Pass, it was definitely worth it. I did really
That's
enjoy
what
it.
that's what the Xbox Game Pass is really good for because it gets you a lot of good experiences. There's just loads of stuff on it. I just don't think the PlayStation Premium can match just yet.
Well, I got Xbox Game Pass for free for maybe it's a couple of months because Discord
Mm.
offered it to me because something offered me free Discord Nitro. Yeah, I think it was Crunchyroll. Yeah, Crunchyroll offered me free Discord Nitro, and I was like, "What? What the fuck?" And I was like, "Okay, fuck it." So I took it, and then I instantly cancelled the subscription so it doesn't like renew because fuck, I don't want to pay for it
Yeah.
afterwards. And then when I got that, it's like, "You have got a gift on Discord," and I was like, "What?" And it's like, "You can get Xbox Game Pass for free for a couple of months," and I was like, "That covers like."
This is just gonna keep daisy chaining, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have like 10 subscriptions come the end of January or something. Um, so I took it, and I also instantly cancelled that as well because I didn't want to commit to it until near the end. I think that's till February or something. Um, so yes, I'm going to take advantage of that. of the PC side of the Xbox Game Pass, because I do not have an Xbox Series S or X or even a Xbox One or whatever the fuck they have. My privilege is showing. Yeah, I'm just reading what Kratzy's saying. Yeah, I can hear you, and this Kuxo you talk of, if that's his real name. Kuxo, of course Kuxo is Kuxo's
You
name.
know what? No, you know what? It isn't my real name, but it might as well be.
I'm going to start calling you in real life by accident, and I'm not going to feel ashamed about it. You can just call me Ash. But like, my privilege is showing. Yeah, do you know I am lucky. I had what do you call it? Crunchyroll subscription, which is has it saved me money? If I definitely, I mean, definitely, if I tried to pay for whatever anime I watch nowadays, it saved money. I remember I'd get my anime by going to expos maybe once a year, or sometimes going to like Forbidden Planet or wherever. And man, they are expensive, right? Some you could get stuff online if you're lucky, but they were a little bit harder to get back in the day. And I remember it was costing quite a pretty penny, man. So this subscription stuff, I don't know. It's the first time that Crunchyroll's actually like benefited me outside of anime. Um, but yes, I am lucky enough to be able to have had that, and then they gave me free Nitro, and then Nitro gave me free Xbox. It's coming to the Christmas season, right? We're near the end of November, coming December, and all these
A very
deals.
busy and desperate Christmas season.
Yeah, it's always desperate. That's why Black Friday is about. It was the ideas because in America the sales would die come Thanksgiving. And so what they did is Amazon created the Black Friday thing, so that on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, I believe, or the day of, I don't know, they would do these massive deals, and it was to like encourage people to buy just after Thanksgiving, because historically no one did, and it was like a dead space in the commercials.
In
And
the
so
calendar, yeah.
yeah, so then other people were like, yeah, shit, we're going to do that too because we want to sell stuff. And then it came and it affected us over here in Britain. So
Because we love copying all the bad habits of the Americans.
we love. I know we're in lockstep with them. But anyway,
No, we're not really in lockstep. We're kind of slightly behind, but yeah,
yes,
we haven't reached the part where we haven't reached the part where we throw out our ridiculous populists yet.
okay, true.
And in fairness, he tried his comeback arc before the original did anyway, and that fucked up.
Okay.
And on that note, let's move on.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Let's get into this. So yeah, do look forward to. I think I'm going to edit that video tomorrow when I have time. It's going to require a bit of editing because I'm going to try and have to like thing it. But yeah, like that was a good game. I almost got a bit teary, but maybe I'm just an emotional. I've gotten a bit more emotional, a lot more emotional with age. Sucks. But the
Yeah.
age,
It
man,
happens. I
I
feel like
hate that.
a lot of people are, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, I got tougher with age. I'm like, really? I got worse with age. Where I'm like, oh, these things affect me more. Oh no, I got tears in my eyes.
Shit, man, you've got it's like you got more life experience, so you can actually relate. So you can relate to a lot more things on average, and then it
Mm-hmm.
depends on your life experiences when you think back to stuff, and if it kind of triggers memories of certain things and all that. When I was younger, I was like, I have no life. I didn't do anything. I stayed in a fucking cave all the time, so I can't relate to jack shit. Even now, it's not that much, but definitely I feel aged is a funny thing, man. I suppose the impending doom of death is more noticeable as you get older. What a great stream, eh? We have here, but yeah, having said that, it was a good game to play on my own at night to just experience the music and all that and the way it's done. It's a bit psychedelic. I quite liked it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and edit that and get that out this week some point. And that will be one of my first like pre-recorded videos that I've done in a long while. But
I suppose in that case, I'll also try to do an impromptu stream where I get back onto Sonic.
oh
See if
yes,
we can get the second boss.
that is a fucking surprise. enjoy that game. Like, I watched your first stream, like the bits I missed as well, and I was like, what in the fuck is this? But this is my type of what the fuck. This is Neo Yokio what the fuck, right? What did we do before? There was something else that had a Neo Yokio level of. Oh, She-Hulk was Neo for me. What like that TV series was a Neo Yokio level of what the fuck.
Yeah, that was a TV series. Like,
Yeah, it's like
well, for me, you're talking about the enemies in Sonic, right?
yes,
For me, that really solidified when we were on that sort of like circular platform that shot metal rings at you, and you had to like
yeah, jump on
circle
them.
it so that they turn white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of thought. This is the thing, right? I don't know about She-Hulk. Neo Yoki, they're like fucking fascinating.
I don't know about any of
fuck
these.
ups, right? In my opinion, in different ways, right? But the Sonic thing, the thing that gets me is, first of all, it's actually kind of it's entertaining to watch, and it's entertaining to watch. I think you're finding it enjoyable to play, otherwise you wouldn't continue it. But like, there's a lot
Oh,
of
as soon as I turned it to 60, it became a lot more enjoyable, and yeah, it really is.
there's a lot more stuff in it, man. I mean, there's a lot of like effort that's gone into the gameplay and all the different types of enemies, and it's just fucking batshit crazy. They've just went, fuck it, we're gonna go back. I'm not used to Sonic games, so maybe that's the norm. But that's the thing that I quite like. But having said that, Crack Dealer is telling us, is trying to hint to us. He said it. Come on, you just said let's just get into it. There you go. So let's just get into this. So
That's indeed
that one, day 17.
It'll be day 17.
Yes, and I'm going to switch to no avatar screen. Rented you on the 30th, right? So we're 1 day away, I believe. Please make sure blah blah blah. Jill bought what she wanted, right? So she is happy.
She doesn't need to buy anything, and she's got 10.5 grand, so we're fine.
Yes. Right, Crack Dealer said, I can't tolerate you guys more. Do you know that makes sense? Don't worry, I'm planning to. Oh shit, it's already 20 minutes.
To be fair, I'm surprised your tolerance stretches as far as 3 hours anyway.
I can't tolerate anything for 3 hours.
I'll tolerate myself for like 5 minutes.
I can.
So yeah,
I can.
I just load up one of my own videos. And I hear myself. I'm like, all right, that's enough out of you, Cookcell. Enough.
I can binge watch stuff for about 3 hours. I think. Let's go to work. Thursday, the day before New Year's Eve. Good evening.
Oh god, here we go. Hey, just a point of I'm very tired today, so I might sound different.
Hey, it's okay, man. We're not here for consistency. We're here for just chilling.
We're just here.
Doc said, "Don't consume too much cringe." Crack Dealer, I'm surprised you think 3 hours beyond 3 hours is too much cringe. I'd say beyond 10 minutes of this stream. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so, I designate you, Jillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. He's called Jillian Applegate.
His name is Applegate.
Interesting.
What?
Applegate?
I have no idea who that is.
Well, he's just made up his name. I think that's the joke, right? So Dana can call whatever the fuck.
Why me?
Because as Kuxo has said, you are the butt monkey of this game. Which I really love that.
Absolutely.
I love that term, butt monkey. I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. Oh dear.
You're not gonna say anything, Jill?
Obviously, no. Yep. If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Yes.
Fine. Give me that list. I'll be back sometime.
Cheers. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? Oh, what is this?
I'm for girls talk behind his back.
Yes, this is it. Oh, I'm too excited about it. Loopy! You have not missed anything. Me and Cookso just chatted for ages. Crack Dealer was getting fed up and told us to kind of like get the finger out. So we've only started like
In other
a
words,
minute
it's the
ago.
same thing as every week.
Yes. Do you know I'm gonna have to tag it and the you know you can put the times like when we actually start playing the game. But anyway, we've just started.
I've started using time codes because they can be quite useful, especially if I want to point out, hey guys, here's a part of the stream you want to check out, like the first boss.
Yeah.
Or something.
Okay. Okay. I didn't notice that, right? Because it's fucking. It's so hard to see. It's not easy to see because I watch on the TV, so I don't know.
Oh right, yeah.
It's a bit different when you're on the computer. It's like more obvious. Loopy, all you've missed is that we were chatting. We've just started work, chatting to Gil. We have told the boss, Dana, has told Gil to go get some stuff for the New Year's party, and as soon as he left, Dana's like, we're like, Gil's like, I've got a feeling you're up to something.
Let's talk about his crush.
And Dana's like,
timestamp all your failures in life. Yeah, Loopy says timestamp all your failures in life. You know what, Loopy? If I did that, it would take a very long time.
What are you talking about, Loopy? Every second of my existence is failure. Anyway, did you know Gil has a crush? Fucking well excited. What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. A bazaar?
Oh wow.
Oh, this is interesting. He's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. Yeah, I'm fucking well loving this.
Oh, you know what? This is sad though. This means Mario's not getting any.
Oh yeah, shit. Do you know? I'll accept that. I'm interested in this. Loopy saying, "Wow, the depression due at it again." I thought you enjoyed that, Loopy. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not going to let him. Oh my god, he's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar. I take it. That's right. Ooh.
Play matchmaker.
Huh. All right then. To the office I go. So I've done my job.
What?
Don't worry. A character saying, "Don't worry, Mario will get it no matter what." I mean, I don't think Mario's got any issues. As for me, right? Should I just keep the same stuff because this is good music? This was recommended by Crack Dealer as well.
I don't know.
Can I move stuff? No, I can't. God. Fuck it. I wish I could just like press a button so that it can like jumble it up the order, but keep the same songs. Ah, shit, Crack
Dealer says, "Don't worry, Mario will get it no matter what."
But Crack Dealer's also just said, "Put Neon District." Shit. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Go with a crush, huh? Ooh, this is a person I don't recognize.
This place, great. Let's just start with that and see where it goes.
Or something like this place, great.
Well, it depends. I'll see. It depends. I need to know what they look like, so I can just stereotype the fuck out of them.
It's someone we know. Oh, if it isn't Hiramiki!
Oh my god! I never thought we'd see her again!
Yeah!
Hey Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide?
I'm surprised that you can remember her voice because I can't remember what voice you gave her. It's been so long.
Huh? Like I said, I base it on what they look like and I just stereotype the shit out of them.
Crack Dealer's happy.
Right then. There's an unpleasant guy on my trail.
Oh, you're just hiding. Boss, stalked women incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left.
Thanks. Oh.
I did Radship, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did. Fuck off, man. I swear. I hate the dogs.
I like them, they're alright.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, the dog's better. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, why is that dog always in the bathroom? Wait.
Taking a piss.
What's the dog doing in the bathroom? Yeah! Fucking Donovan D. Dawson,
Oh,
baby!
today's gonna be a good day. Right. Now, where did she?
Oh shit!
He's chasing her! He's after Kiribiki!
This is fucking awesome.
Oh, the hellhole! Perfect! Hey kid, I'll have the usual.
Right.
It's a beer.
Huh. He remembered me after 2 weeks. Mr. Donovan's usual drink, huh? What, you're not going to tell me? It's a beer, isn't it?
It's a beer. It's a beer.
Isn't she supposed to remember this shit? It's a big one as well, isn't it?
I don't remember if it's a big or not, but
Well,
it's definitely a beer.
I mean, I don't think you'll get it wrong.
He's a big guy.
All mixed. Yeah, baby. Here.
This seems right.
That's as much of a compliment as we're going to get from him.
Mate, the fucking stream is pixelating. Alright, it's cleaned itself up. I can read it. The paper's been a mess lately.
Do you know how you're saying it pixelates? That happens a lot with me. And it's probably it's more likely my upload than your download.
You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stand to more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed.
Mate, it's like Christmas, New Year, what the hell?
He doesn't want to give them breaks at Christmas. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports.
The thing is, there's lots of things that go on during Christmas and New Year that have to carry on, like Twitter. Oh god, it's gonna be so interesting to see what happens.
Mate, we will keep off that for now.
Okay.
But I think we'll see some parallels in this guy.
Yep. Anyway, I see no difference in my feed though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right?
Shitty page that'll over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. It's like the fucking editor of the Daily Mail's here.
Oof.
Of course I know.
Then why not try to rectify that image? Oh, Jill.
Because it sells.
You naive
Because it sells.
soul.
To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way.
There's a... to be clutched by the balls, I don't think
there's
no, not to be clutched. Someone's clutching it. Whatever. Oh, Zaibatsu.
Mate, don't knock it till you tried it. Zaibatsu Corp and Company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever is on the whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. Quickly fucking get a drink. Just kidding.
No problem. Yeah, this is a taxing voice.
Lot of strain. It's so worth it though. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line.
Huh.
Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. I can't do it justice. I was just thinking of that meme where the guy's just yelling. It just goes, "The One Piece is real!" Like that one.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I don't suppose you've heard that one.
Is that the one with a giant pirate dude saying it? And did Hartvegan not post an image of him where he's not wearing any clothes and you can see his thing? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that totally out of context. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is this?
Yes.
That's the first version I saw of that, and I'm like, that can't be real. Is that from the show?
I feel like he's ruined it for me. Anyway, I need to watch One Piece one day. One day. Fucking huge.
One Piece. Don't watch One Piece, read it. I think it's a lot easier that way. Having said that, I've not even watched or read One Piece.
Oh, it's just one of those mammoth fucking things like Naruto. I've not seen that either.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, the BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately.
Yes, we've noticed. Oh yeah, that.
We know we're under threat. We're closing down after a couple of days.
Yeah, I think we are, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't think he realizes that. We should put a notice out saying closing soon. Like, we can't just shut up one day and that's it.
Well, you'd be surprised.
I suppose I will be. Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring.
Wow. Track dealer's saying, cheer up, fellas. Wait, did you not say something else?
Cheer up. Cheer up. I'm very happy right now.
Yeah, no, I think in
We've got all the best dudes coming.
One Piece? I think it was like, I don't think Crack Dealer's seen One Piece either.
Alright. And last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants.
Illegal chicken
Chicken's
restaurants. Illegal. Oh shit, man.
Chicken is illegal.
KFC's banned, baby. Ah.
As it should be.
What?
It's too good.
I was wondering where the fuck you were going for that. He caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck?
Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have PTC certificates, but never use them.
Crack Dealer says...
Crack Dealer says, I'll hide my unculturedness.
Fair enough.
Meaning he's not seen that.
I've not seen
One Piece is real thing.
One Piece is real. No,
yeah, have you just talked about it?
Yeah, I don't think he's seen One Piece. That I don't know. Right, either way,
I've not seen One Piece. You've not seen One Piece. We're all pretty uncultured.
Is it one of the big 3? There's Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. Is it Bleach? Oh god, I haven't seen Bleach either.
No. The original big 3 was Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
Oh, okay. What, before
because
Dragon
those
Ball
were the big 3
Z?
shonens. No, after Dragon Ball, man.
Okay, yeah.
Dragon Ball was at a time when they didn't have 3 big shonens all at once. Shonen Jump had the big 3 because there were 3 really popular shonens: Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
Which I've
and
seen...
out of all of them...
What were you going to say?
Well, now that I think about it, all of them are ongoing. We've got Boruto carrying on Naruto, Bleach is still being animated, and One Piece is still going on.
I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen the big 3, which is kind of phenomenal.
I've seen like a bit of Bleach and like 1 or 2 episodes of Naruto, and that's it.
I'll save it for retirement if I ever live for that long, because I don't think we're ever going to be able
There's the actual fucking problem there. Crackula said, at least I've read Berserk. You haven't read Berserk. What the fuck? And yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't read Berserk yet.
I haven't read Berserk. I've watched the...
No, you've watched Berserk though.
Yeah.
I haven't watched nor read Berserk.
I'm assuming the manga went well past whatever the second season covered, even though it wasn't finished. From what I hear, people, it is something special. I mean, I watched the anime and that was special, but I can only imagine the manga being more so.
Crack Dealer says, read it in the slide into your grave or whatever. I don't care. You know what? If I haven't read it by the time I die, you have permission to just bury it with me, so that
so you can read it in the afterlife.
But yeah,
oh, charming chat.
Take it with me.
Loopy will be pleased. We're so cheery in this chat, this stream. Anyway, have you read this line?
I don't think I've read this one. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses.
Interesting.
I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing.
Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that.
He's a news outlet and he's talking about it to you.
Yeah, but the news outlet doesn't talk about it as a news outlet. That's the point, though, isn't
it? Yeah.
I mean, it's
like publicly.
But it's true. It's like the. What was it? Someone said there's like a quote or something about, who the oppressors are because you can't talk about them freely or whatever. It's an interesting quote. But like, there's obviously stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world that you just don't really know about. You rely on the news, and it kind of just a lot of people assume that anything newsworthy comes on the news, but it's obvious to some that it's either changed or certain things aren't talked about for either political or the news companies don't want to report on it because of people power and all sorts of stuff. It's kind of insane actually. Just like, but yes. Anyway, I think Jill's small world view has been shattered a little bit.
All right, kid. Let's try a moonblast now.
Interesting. That's an interesting choice.
He's trying something new.
Come again?
Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time.
Oh, I feel weird. This feels wrong. A moonblast.
What?
A moonblast for Donovan
What type
D.
of drink
Dawson.
is it?
Wait,
What
maybe.
type of drink is it?
Sweet girly
Sweet
and happy.
girly
Yeah,
and
that's
happy.
why I thought it was like.
Yeah! Yeah, let's go.
Let's get girly. Fucking let's get on a. I don't know why when I think of
Oh,
girly,
yeah.
right? This is bad. When I think of girly, right? I think of like a girl in like an anime maid outfit with cat ears, and I'm like, oh my god, weepism has fucking ruined my perception. God damn it.
Well, now you can imagine Donovan D. Dawson just transforming into that.
That's. Oh my god.
And speaking of, we need to put the magical girl on the TV behind.
Oh yes.
Also, what is a girly drink?
I don't know. I think
Ink?
you can't really. Wait. Yeah. Let's. Oh fuck. There we go. Here.
There we are.
Now, let's see what the ruckus is about.
What are you gonna go investigating? So.
He's testing the drink out.
Oh, apparently people were talking about it. I guess. What brought you here?
Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilim coming in here?
No.
Wait.
Blue hair, big tits.
God, I love this guy. Such an ass.
She's the one from the Encore concert coming up.
Not really.
Did she jump to the roof then?
Why were you looking for her? Did you want an
So I want to
interview?
bury my face in them tits.
Oh my! What? Think so? I mean, you're letting your.
I'm adding some flavor,
You're
please.
letting you're projecting here, my man. You're projecting, and I have nothing against it.
Not really. Just hitting on her.
Oh, I mean, it's fucking not far off. Oh, this reminds me. What was it? What was a link when you sent? Oh, what was it? Titty milk
What?
gamer drink.
No,
on.
that was Hentai Hero.
Yeah.
That was Hentai Hero. So that was fucking disturbing, actually.
Well, it's not what it describes. It's actually just.
No,
like
it's
a
not
cat.
what it actually is. But
Well,
it's
I was
just,
expecting
like,
it to
just
at
the
least have
description is
something
enough.
in it. Doesn't even have milk in it, man. Fucking
No, it's just got a picture of man boobs on it.
Could have even had like, I don't know.
Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring.
Ah, yes, that makes it a lot better. he just
I don't
like,
think he realizes why she's glaring.
I know, I love it. I love it. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Oh,
Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now.
one second, right? This is a fucking. I'm taking a snapshot. Oh my god, this
Like this, I got the weirdest boner right now.
is what in the fuck am I? This is hilarious. What a fucking.
I want to know what he's curious about. Loopy says he's like cooks out.
Oh my
Maybe
dear.
that's why I feel such an affinity for this guy.
What, you're horny for robot ass? Oh no, he's
Man, when you put it like that,
Ah! I took a screenshot of when he was blinking, which kind of looks a bit shit. Let me just do this again. Don't
is
you?
that all that typing was?
I was just bringing up the app. Let's see. DonovanHorny.png. That's what I've called it. Lovely. He's like cook swallowing.
DonovanHorny.png.
Ever got horny for?
Everyone got horny for 2B.
Are you kidding me, man?
That's
fucking just damn. Just mentioning 2B, I'm like, damn. Anyway,
even Yoko Taro, when he was on Twitter, and he said, because people are like uploading lewds of 2B on Twitter, and it's like, I heard you guys are uploading lewds of 2B on Twitter. Zip them up and send them my way, please.
But like, the number of polygons in her ass is like significantly higher.
It's like more than the rest of her model.
Yes,
yeah, it's like more than the rest of her entire model.
Like,
also, if you do the self-destruct, you just blow a skirt off and that's it. Then you can just enjoy the view.
God, this is the
Man,
thing.
I should play Nier Automata again.
We never remember we played some of it and we only
How
did
far
one.
did we get in?
We did one playthrough.
We only did one playthrough.
Yeah, we
right,
didn't do the next
God!
bits. We need to carry that on. I think it was you and your bro.
God,
We need.
you know what it is, right? I'm filling in like a schedule for season 2 of Ash Menix and Quixel.
Yes, basically. Oh, Loopy, oh man, it's just like this fucking perfect combination of robot girl, hot girl, ass, and those outfits.
Blindfold. Don't forget the blindfold.
And the character.
Very important.
I mean, she's a bit kind of like, I don't know actually what is her character.
She's got that sort of aloof mentality.
Yeah. Games and anime are ruining my perception of life. That people don't like that don't exist. Oh, they mod the game.
No, but she's not.
I mean, she's not real. Obviously, she's a machine. But like, that's if they made a machine. I don't know. I don't want to. Loopy.
Loopy says
jealous.
she's getting jealous.
What of my love for 2B? I love Don. I'm suffering the weirdest combo being hard as fucking curious as shit, right? I've never heard that. I don't think
I want to know what he's curious about.
What it's
exactly.
like. I think it's what it's like to bang a Lilum. Oh.
Because I can't play near 7 frames per second. Yeah, I remember you saying that. It's a very good game as well. It's a shame.
You know the issue
really
I had?
is.
Do you know, Cooks, I was talking to you about that issue I was having on stream last time, where I was overloading the codec or something. OBS was giving me an error. Funny enough, when I was playing a Memoir Blue, which, sorry, Loop, I was mentioning this game I played yesterday, I believe it was, because it was like a relatively a new game that required like higher resolution and full HD. I did notice at points I was just recording. I wasn't even streaming or anything, right? Playing the game and recording on the same PC, and it started to it would flicker that error. It would come and go sometimes, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not a good sign. So I think that's an indication that my computer is not good enough for current games and recording at the same time.
Oh, here we are. I want to know just how detailed those King Class Chia models, CH1A models are. Personally.
Cracked ears just went, geesh, degenerates. Oh, yeah!
That's going to stay with us.
Seniki,
That's going to stay
strikes
with this channel
again.
for a long time. Yeah.
And so you followed her?
Yeah, his dick pointing like a compass.
I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson.
I have a certain type of admiration for people that are so in their own bubble and not not self-aware enough to realize how much of an asshole they are to other people. They're just like, no one can resist me. Anyone that resists me is clearly not normal.
I don't have any patience for those types.
I mean,
I don't have any patience for those types of people because I get enough clients like that. So
yeah, but like,
no, thank you.
In a very like just having that worldview, it's like, yeah, I'm awesome. Everyone else is wrong. I mean, it's a destructive thing for their lives, but like to be able to think like that.
Did I tell you about the stalker client that we had?
Yes. Yes, you did. It was
My God.
bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. He could not even conceive that he had committed a crime. Like, even to the point when, and I don't mind giving these minor details out. This case is long over. The fact that he was harassing this girl who was a childhood friend of his, to the point where he changed his phone number 300 times in 1 month.
What?
To keep calling and texting her.
What?
300 times in 1 month.
How did you manage that? Did you just get a new SIM
And-
card? Did you
He
buy
had
300?
that many SIM cards. No, they were all like pay-as-you-go SIM cards.
But still, man.
And, when we asked him, we're like, what? We're like, okay, so why did you change your phone number? Oh, because she kept blocking me. We're like, that's not a good answer. Right?
So you know
And,
she's trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
Did you not?
I believe it starts with F and ends in uck off. Alright, and like honestly, he just didn't. He couldn't even conceive like when it actually came to the fucking hearing date, and we're like, just plead guilty, right? You'll get a third off your sentence. Most likely, you won't go to jail, although you might go to jail. We can't guarantee that you'll stay out of jail for this, because he had harassed her over a period of 10 years, mind you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my God. Do you know, like, can you imagine, right, being that person, right, who's being stalked for 10 years, right? 10 years, right? That's like,
Yeah.
was she able? Did she get married or anything in that time, or was she with someone? Because I'm like, how?
No.
Because I'm thinking you can't.
No.
Because you have this like, it's a red flag, really. No one wants to deal with that if they don't really know you.
It's I don't know what I don't know what her personal life is, because first of all, I'm coming at this case from the perspective of
The
the
asshole.
client, who is
Yeah.
the asshole, right?
He's the asshole.
Who was really problematic, right? And talking with his mum, she's like, "Oh, he's just really persistent." I'm like, "Mate, this goes beyond persistence. This is illegal. This is bad."
It's not even like, it doesn't even need to get to illegal. It's just fucking morally wrong, right? Destructive, not just to,
Yeah,
forget the person that he is stalking. It is destructive to his life, right? To obsess over something that over someone who has no interest in them. I mean, what? He's just obsessed with it, so he's like not going to do other things that will benefit his life. Lupu has said,
But the thing is,
I
right,
do
when you get that fucking yeah, I imagine you would. He was so fucking delusional, right, that he thought he would do the old classic romantic thing of going outside the window at night and serenading them or something, right? Like singing a song or playing music or something like that. I don't know how he thought it would end up, because it's, real life is not like a romance movie. So he probably thought he'd go there, play some music, and she might fall in love with him. I don't know. But what actually happened is the brother and the father of the girl just like jumped out and started beating the shit out of him. And like, even then he didn't realize that he was in the wrong.
You're hurting my soul. It's so cringe. This is like, I always worry. I don't want to ever appear like that or be like that type of person. And I obviously am not to that degree, but like even to a slight degree, I never want to be someone that's trying to that's causing mental or anguish to someone else by like just I don't know, that sort of obsession as well. So dangerous. It's not even just for people, just in general, being that obsessed about anything is so bad.
Yeah, so basically just keep a level of self-awareness about you. Always think, how does this look from someone else's perspective? Because he was never thinking about that.
But it's not even thinking about that, it's being aware of it, understanding it. You need to learn.
To be aware of it.
Was he on the spectrum of something? Was he maybe partially autistic or something?
At least I don't think he was. If he was, we'd get like an expert a witness to, like a psychiatrist or something, a doctor.
But they have
say,
to,
yes, he's got some illness which gives him diminished responsibility.
Because
no,
like,
I don't think he had any such issue like that.
To have that much lack of responsibility, he definitely had something, some sort of issue, right? Like, I don't know, disorder. Might not have been that, but like clearly, I don't know, that level of obsession for 10 years. and not giving up, and then the lack of awareness. I think talking to other people, if you're interested in women romantically, talking to other women and getting their perspective definitely helps if you're wanting self-awareness.
It didn't in this case.
No.
It didn't in this case because what happened was he was kind of egged on by a friend of the girl who was saying, "Why not try it?
Why would
She might."
What friend? What type of person is this friend? This is an enemy. This is the.
I know what you mean.
What is this?
I know it was a complicated mess. They'd known each other for too long, if you ask me, for this to end well.
Well, let me just.
Ideally, someone should have just told him, just don't go speak with this person. Just don't go to him. And for a number of years he didn't, but he still had to earn his mind. It wasn't constant for 10 years. It was 10 years on and off. But
every time it comes to mind, right? Just honestly, squeeze, go fap and enjoy that post-nut clarity. Then think about if you still want to do it. I don't know. God.
Yeah, definitely.
God.
Get that fucking obsession out your mind, because anything made with cum brain, any decision made with cum brain is not going to be a rational decision.
No, man, it's bad. That's
Yeah.
That story hurts my soul.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, definitely. Just anyone who's so self-absorbed, I'm just like, no, just fuck right off. I don't give a shit.
Crack dealer is
anyway.
saying,
So this guy.
Well, crack dealer is saying, I wish someone did that for me. Did what? We've said a lot of things.
What? Jumped out the window to beat up someone who was serenading you out a window?
See, if I had people that.
What part of the story do you wish?
It could be any part because. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
But harass you on a phone number, 300 phone numbers in 1 month.
Might be when I was talking about, tell them someone to. Well, I wish I had someone that could tell me, Ashmanix, you're out of order, mate. What you're doing is not right. Fucking pull it back. Someone to tell me like it is, and basically give me a metaphorical slap. But you need to have a friend that is willing to call your bullshit, but who is level-headed themselves, so it's not an easy thing. But anyway,
the best part about this case was that the first hearing got cancelled because we had gone into lockdown.
Oh wow! How did he suffer lockdown?
So it got extended for a while. How did he suffer lockdown?
Yeah, because he.
What do you
well,
mean
I suppose
exactly?
he's phoning her, isn't he? Trying to phone her. I was just thinking he didn't have.
No. By this point, the police had long gotten involved. Charges had been filed, and it was going to court. So he was already, being told by everyone, "Don't go to her. You'll get in even more trouble."
Did he stop at that point?
I mean, I need to find out what happened to him in the end, because he did not like the advice we gave him, which was plead guilty. He went and he pleaded guilty thinking that, I don't know what he thought actually, because we said just plead guilty. You'll get 1/3 off your sentence, which might put you under the threshold for going to prison. Because if you fucking try to fight this and you're found guilty, and you will be found guilty because fucking hell, there are dick pics involved in this, right? Yeah. So if you're found guilty, you will go to prison, definitely. And so he's just like, all right, I'll go and I'll plead guilty. But I think if I talk to the judge, I can make them understand.
Look, she's my love. She's my one and only. She's my bae.
Yeah, and after he had pleaded guilty, and after all the case had been done, and then they're like, all right, we'll commute this for sentencing later. Afterwards, he's like, wait, no, I should have talked to the judge. Then I could have put her on side, and I would. And we're like, no, mate. No, that's not how this works. And that was the part where he's like, you guys set me up. And no, we haven't set you up. We're trying to get the fucking best result for you idiot. But anyway, at that point, we fell out of contact, and he decided to pursue the case himself, I think.
Do you get, does that not get tricky? Because if your client goes, what the fuck, you fucked me over, right? What if they don't pay you? Because that's the,
Well, I'm very used to that.
Oh, mate. Oof.
I'll tell you what, the handling difficult clients is something I've gotten used to, because I mean, I deal in family law mainly, right? And things in that can get difficult. Like, I could tell you 2 instances that got very uncomfortable. One was after a preliminary hearing for a children matter. I don't know what, the fucking client got drunk out of his mind and then phoned us up. He's like crying on the phone and all that. I'm like, mate, just chill, man. These things take ages. And the other time was another children case, right? I was on the, oh god.
Yes.
You've got a spam bot! You got a spam bot in your chat!
Which I can't, for some reason, see on my YouTube studio, but I can see it on... What the... Oh, shit. Why is it not letting me do anything with it?
You need to, you know how to deal with it.
Wait, no, can you comment? I can't, on OBS it doesn't let me do anything, and I cannot see the messages
all right.
on studio.
Make me a moderator,
Right, you need to say hello. It's weird because it's not appearing on my studio, so because I could do it there, but the messages are just not appearing. Kuxel is now a moderator. There you go. Hot girl pics.
Brilliant. Let's see.
Look, splash, love splash. Look at that. 3 messages.
There we go.
Awesome. They've disappeared.
There we are. All right, dealt with it. Right, and just to quickly finish off my story. You're now moderator for this channel. Yeah, thank you very much. To finish off my story, the other time was I was representing the lady, the mum of some children, and we were actually in court. This was one of the times where I went to do it myself rather than us getting a barrister to represent. Mm-hmm. So you know, I was suited and booted and everything, and I'm like, yeah, I'm representing. So after the case was done and we had finished, the guy decided he'd start a fight. So he wanted to go and beat the woman up. So I had to get in between. I'm like, oi, what you doing, mate?
Wow.
I don't know where security was.
You're the security for it as well.
I was security basically. Now I'm not a small guy, thankfully. So you know, I don't have any problem getting in the way. But I'm like, mate, fuck off. We're in a court of law here.
Mate, fuck off. This is the law. Be respectful.
This is not helpful to your case.
But you were defending the women, weren't you? So
I basically like stepped in between. I'm like, why? What the fuck you doing,
sorry,
mate?
as in you're representing the women in this case. So
yeah,
so
the mum.
To your
case, yeah.
I don't want like to your advantage. Well, shouldn't have happened, but to your advantage, he was being a scumbag.
It should never have happened. I don't know where the fuck the security guards were, right? Bailiffs and all that, but whatever. It didn't go. He wasn't. He was like half my size, mate. So.
Oh well, that
he did not pursue.
Would you have walked in the way if he was like built like 7 foot tall and built like Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day?
I would still walk in the way. He's gonna pick on my client, man.
What, and get that the shit beaten out of you?
Yeah,
well, do you
get the fucking shit beat out of me. Yeah.
I get paid anything.
No, but come on.
No,
but come on, man. Like honestly, this is some bullshit. What the fuck's he doing?
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't matter. It's the principle. It's the principle.
I sometimes
right?
wonder,
like,
and like in my head, I'd be like, "Yeah, man, I would go there and protect my client or friend or whatever." And then I go, in real life, though, would I?
Yeah, I mean, do you know? I think I probably thought in my head, security will be here any second. I just need to put my arm in between and then
stall for time.
Right off, like, you know.
Yeah, stall for time.
Yeah. Like you don't even think about it, really. Actually, this comes to another point. My dad was telling me one of the stories from when he was in the police. And this story is actually quite funny. He goes that he was patrolling with his partner when there was a taxi. He was telling us about taxis who used to get mugged because they didn't have like card payments back then.
Oh, so they would carry all the
used
cash.
To keep the cash. They would carry all the cash. So at the end of the day, people would try to mug the taxis.
Yeah.
So he goes that one time they were just patrolling when a taxi driver coming the other way because they were in the police car just yelled out the window to him. He goes, "This guy's got a gun!" Right? Like, so my dad just jumped out the car, opened the door, and grabbed the gun from the guy. Jesus. And he goes, he immediately knew. He goes, he immediately knew when he picked the gun up. He goes, "This is a toy gun."
Hero tears.
So we were dying laughing. Me and my brother were like, "Oh my
It's-
god, this guy tried to hold up a taxi with a fake gun."
It's funny until it's a
The toy
real
gun.
gun, and you know, it's something that you can laugh about after the after the
It's
thing.
probably something that in the dark looked legit enough.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
yeah.
that like if it was a real gun, it would have been a very different story.
Yeah, my dad was laughing about it. And we're like, "Weren't you scared?" He's like, "I didn't think about it. Just."
You think about
You
it
know,
afterwards and go,
you-
shit.
He was wearing his policeman uniform. He's just like, "I got a job to do." So.
Aye, fair enough. I'm just reading practically. If I toss a coin, it'll stand in the middle because I'm so much of a loner that I never get head or nor tail. Ah, dude.
Poor crack dealer.
And a notification. Real men don't watch anime. It seems more interesting than what these guys are talking about.
Hey man, I thought we were giving some interesting. Well, whatever then. Let's carry on.
Let's carry on. Yes. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something?
A wife, but that woman cheats.
Wow.
Ouch. But that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her.
What a healthy
At that point, you shouldn't be husband and wife. Like, just leave.
Or maybe it's an open relationship or something like that. Who knows?
They can't be an open relationship if they're cheating. In an open
Yeah,
relationship,
or
they've
maybe-
already okayed it, so it's not cheating.
Maybe they should make it whatever. It is what it is.
This is something they need to talk about, yeah, because they're fucked.
Maybe they should see
In fact,
a lawyer about it. Or a solicitor.
oh, check this out.
Family
check
lawyer.
this out. This sounds like. Check this. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Here's my card.
Pixel
Hear me
law.
Anyway, I was just about to say this next sentence sounds like weapons grade copium. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her.
God, I love you, Dos.
Donovan, you're an amazing guy, but fucking hell, man.
You
sort
are
yourself
fucked
out.
up.
So that Lilith isn't here, huh? No, she's in like the panic room. I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight, or I'll explode. Hey,
Is Alma gonna pop in at this point?
oh, I'm not sicking him on Alma, please.
No, obviously, but I'm just wondering. Also, I think he's called us flat or something in the past. Someone has.
Hey, after you're done glaring, yeah. Please serve me a pile drive.
I love how he just
I'll
ignores
fucking
her. Like,
drive you,
not
mate.
even gonna. Right.
Yeah,
It's like, not you, mate.
it's part of that self-absorbed narcissism, isn't it?
He doesn't. She's just like, oh, is he gonna hit on me? And he's just like, give me a pile drive. Just like,
Fucking hell,
it's
man.
good that he's not hitting on me, but also, what the fuck? Here.
All right. Well, seeing as she is not here, I have no reason to stay.
Fair enough. I mean, you bought a couple of drinks.
Yeah. Maybe I'll find someone who looks a bit like her.
I mean, whereas
Now I'm worried for that person.
you know who would maybe be helpful? Dorothy, but Dorothy's probably not his type.
No! First of all, protect Dorothy. Second of all,
Protect-
she looks like a child, right?
Yeah, but you do know what your job is. Protect Dorothy.
Yes, I know what a job is. But, I don't want Donovan going after Dorothy.
Fair enough. The guy left. I mean, all right, we're shouting at Kiramiki.
all right. Yeah. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. I hope your sister likes the video.
Oh, Dana has a sister.
Oh, they were talking. I hope your sister likes the video.
No, thank you. Wait, what?
No, thank you.
Oh, right, shit. I was just like, what? No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person.
Oh.
Yeah. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos.
And you didn't charge? How nice of you.
Well, she's being sheltered from a potential stalker / sexual offender. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do.
Fair enough.
Well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet?
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
let's get a sweet drink. What's the most expensive sweet drink, man? She's famous.
I
She's
know,
rich.
Right, Sugar Rush I think is cheap. A Brandtini. Yeah, that's reasonably expensive.
$2.50. Wait, just let's see if there's anything more expensive than that.
Right, let's go back.
No, this doesn't go through the list. Yeah,
I
you
know,
have to
I
go
know,
by
I know.
flavor.
But like, I'm just. Let's
It's a
see.
fucking yeah.
What's more than 250, right? There's a 280, which is bubbly. Nah.
No, it's not sweet. It's not sweet.
260 is not sweet
260.
either.
No.
250. Nah. 320 is not.
No.
Oh wait, that one's Piano Woman.
Yeah. This one's sweet. Yeah,
Right,
there you
let's
go.
do this.
320.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Parrot dealer says, yeah, that's hot. Now tell me how many of your underwears have been stolen this week. Thankfully, none.
What? I think he's asking Kirai Miki and not us.
Kira Mickey. Yeah.
Aged. Here.
Thanks.
So, do you know why Donovan was following you?
Yeah, we know. I don't. But I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. Oh, fuck.
Fair enough.
And I'm out of drink as well. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humour him.
I get that. You just wanted to avoid the asshole. I see.
Yeah.
Seems like he was.
She's also talking about the interview.
Yeah, like he's interviewed her before.
Yeah, and in that interview, I think he was hitting on her as well.
Yeah, God. One of the reasons why I'm glad I'm not a woman. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you.
You don't say.
Is that sarcastic? You don't say. I mean, she must have known that.
Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. Oh, Crack Dealer says, sorry, Cooksil, I hate to break it to you. Go on, break my heart.
It's just not relevant to the. Now tell me how many of your underwears have been stolen this week. The world depends on your answer. Is that not? Sorry, Cooksil,
yeah.
I hate it to break it to you. I've been stealing your underwear.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them
I'm just
on my head
waiting
just
for
now.
that one part to come up, yeah. Oh, God, like the fucking old anime perverts.
Like, it's such a weird thing, right? It is kind of, it's foreign to me, but the idea of wearing women's underwear on your face and running around the place. Oh, fuck me. Did you read this line?
Yeah, that's one of the weirder ones.
It's
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
I just, it's just hilarious.
I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship.
I just read Crack Dealer's last message.
Blue balls.
Yeah, blue balled. Not into older guys anymore. Burn.
She's already in a relationship.
Figure. Wait. You are?
It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Ooh, the forbidden relationship.
Fucking producers
What the
getting in on the action, man. Oops.
Mate, did you fucking whack your table? It
Yeah.
sounded like an earthquake.
I did. Damn it, man. It's fucking look at these crafty producers. It's like in a place of power, taking advantage. Like, oh, I'm gonna go out with the. I'm gonna get in with this talent. Fucking assholes. Really?
We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together.
Is it? I spend a lot
Makes
of time
sense.
together with other people, and no one wants to go out with me. But maybe that's just because. Just because me. Also, did I not say that it's always a bad idea to have relationships in the workplace?
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if you break
don't
up,
do
it's
that
like
because it-
super awkward.
It's going to be so. But it's not just super awkward, but it also affects productivity.
Yeah, it's destructive to your, like, oh yeah.
It's destructive to the work as well.
I mean, I'm just thinking of it from a person's point of view, but also, yeah, for the company, it's bad.
But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like.
And he was like, "Hey, do you want to experience love, robot lady who's really hot? I can teach you that."
Fucking blue-haired cyborg lady with massive tits.
Look at this.
He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? That's exactly what you said.
Opportunistic motherfucker. I mean, I don't blame him.
Hey man, he's shot his shot, man. Like, you know, you miss it 100% of the shots you don't take. He shot his shot and he got it.
That's true.
I read him well enough. It wouldn't hurt to try.
I wish a lot more people were built like that. You know, I'll give this weirdo a try. How nice.
He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise.
Crackdeer's saying, you know that whack came right from the sheer collective pain straight from...
Yeah, you heard it as well, didn't you? That was a fucking, like, Hulk smash. That's what that was sounded like.
It's the world.
I genuinely thought you broke something. It just echoed and it, like, fucking reverberated for like a full second. It was a crazy smash.
This microphone is very sensitive. I hit my desk. I hadn't broken anything, but maybe I hit it a bit too hard.
No, but the other time you hit your desk, I remember hearing it, but it wasn't on the stream. Like, it got cancelled. And this one, I don't know if it's on the stream, but it seems like it was.
I have
but
boosted.
It fucking resounded in my ears.
Do you know why? I've boosted the audio and I have changed the.
That's what you've done.
See, when the compressor kicks in, I've got it kicking in at like -10, so that it's not like because it was like compressing everything. It was being a pain in the arse. I see. You know, I've met two fans of yours lately.
Really? Wait, who are they?
Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing.
Who are the fans? I've forgotten.
Who were the fans? That's a good question.
No, hang on. She needs to do an anime girl laugh. It's like, I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious, in my opinion.
I prefer simp.
Man, there you go.
Do you know, like, that's like, some people say that that's like a super derogative word. I mean, anyway.
I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better.
I get that way of thinking. I get that. It does sound better, and it's true. It's like, I mean, saying you have fans sounds a bit up your own arse, isn't it? If you saying that about yourself. There you go.
Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're saying it.
I still remember the way you exited last time, Kira Mickey. You've definitely got a bit of a streak. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music?
How did she exit last time? She gave us a gift. She signed a glass or something.
She did like a fucking mic drop after getting everyone hyped.
Did she? It's been so long. To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work. Ooh. But I'm sure your music is nice. The few things I've heard are really good. Yeah, there you go. Track cover. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. Well, it's not really parasocial yet, but
so nice to hear.
Cult of personality.
I'm suddenly reminded of Ronnie Pickering, if you know that story.
Ronnie Pickering, no.
You don't know this one? Okay, this is a really funny one. It's a not a fight video. You know those videos that cyclists rather,
yes,
take from their like GoPros on that helmet?
Yes.
So this guy is fucking yelling at this cyclist out the window because I don't know what he's doing, but like he's yelling at him like, "Oh, what are you doing, you mate?" Like, and you know, the cyclist is like, "I got you on camera." You know, it's one of those sort of fights.
Wait a minute.
And the guy in the car is just yelling at him. What?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Crack Dealer said Kira, and I think we have to say Mickey!
Mickey! Yeah.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's what was... Yeah. No, that's fine. Just to finish off, and I'll make it very brief. So eventually the guy was like, you know who I am? And the cyclist like, I don't know who you are. He goes, I'm Ronnie Pickering. He goes, never heard of you. And so like, I've seen it because I've seen it on the internet where they're like, it's now been 5 years to the day since Ronnie Pickering made a fool of himself on the internet. Because the video ends with him getting out the car, chasing the cyclist, and then falling over.
Does he not?
I'm pretty sure you've seen that part.
Does he not trip over and he does like a fucking full roll? Or is
Yeah. He goes like he proper face plants.
All right, fucking yeah.
It's a fucking classic. I love that one.
Oh. Have you read this line?
No, I will read this line now. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Oh, that is a good question.
Wait,
actually.
what?
I think we may have.
You should go to Coffee Talk.
Oh, are you gonna ever go back to that? That was good.
I should. I get worried that when I leave games for a while, they'll get taken off the Game Pass.
Yes, that's the problem of now fucking.
No, that is the issue of the Netflix of games, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me see. Something tea like. I think one of the bottled drinks, maybe. What the fuck? No. Fuck.
No.
If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. Fuck, right, it's not Sugar Rush. Sparkle Star? No. Pile Driver. Manly and Burning.
It's not fucking tea.
What the fuck, man? A suplex? Man, none of these are
Loopy says I have no such weakness. There is no game I want on Game Pass. It's a huge catalog, but hardly anything I want.
but
the
Loopy,
point isn't.
there's sometimes
The point is to try things you wouldn't try otherwise.
Yes. 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 Bitter promo bland. What the fuck? This one's kind of unbearable. What? If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. Dude, none of this makes sense.
All right, go to Billa.
Wait.
Bitter.
Bitter girly soft.
Bitter girly soft. Sunshine.
Tastes like old
Oh, chocolate milk.
with its good smell and tat. Right, so that's one option, right? Gut punch.
All right.
No,
No, that's
sound
manly.
right. And the pile driver is a hard one as well.
It's also a manly, man. You can tell from the name they're manly as fuck.
Suplex as well.
Same.
Wait, so there's only one.
And
then?
the glass
What
one's
the fuck?
grizzly.
Yeah, it's fucking clearly it's the sunshine cloud.
It's the sunshine cloud.
God. Sunshine.
Right, optional Karmatrine. Get drunk as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, is she gonna like say some weird shit again?
I hope so.
Right. Okay.
It's a rare opportunity. Let's get drunk.
On the rocks and blended. So Loopy, I mentioned that game, A Memoir Blue. I would never have played that otherwise.
That's on the Game Pass, yeah.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, this works.
Awesome. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right?
I am.
King Class indeed. May I ask you something about your model?
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFC 72?
DFC 72 is Dorothy.
Oh.
We both serve the same purpose, but
But?
DFC 72s have the port on their heads, which make them more versatile.
What? Why does having the port...
My line lacks that, or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere.
Oh, but also...
What is she talking about?
How does having a port on your head make
you more versatile? More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother.
So you can walk more sexy and talk more sing better.
A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say.
Oh, style over substance.
Functionality and power. Yeah. which is why she's a singer.
Shots fired. Ah, I see. So, anything new for this concert?
Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one.
Oh.
Which makes sense. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something.
But
yeah.
if you've got these big fans, aren't they just going to buy tickets for both shows? Like having an encore show to try and for fans that couldn't.
I suppose they could
track?
they could try to restrict sales so that people who got the first people didn't get the second.
Yeah.
That might be difficult though. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link.
I suppose they could check the payment and see what address it's linked to, but even then that's a bit unfair. Different people from that.
You got ticket touts as well, so like even afterwards, like the person could just sell it on to someone else.
True.
Of course, in return, they sang "Your Love Is a Drug."
That is definitely a song in real life as well. Ah. So you know the B-Link girls. Ooh, B-Link. Sounds like one
Link?
of those South Korean bands.
The K-pop.
Yeah.
Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are.
They're different in real life from how they act when they're dancing on stage. Never.
You mean they have personalities?
No, I don't want to know that. No, they don't have personalities. Just dance for me, monkey, dance. Really?
Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Sounds like me, man.
What would you say? Does she have the geek laugh? Where
Why'd you have to ruin it? Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through.
why is that surprising?
If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy.
When you're on tour, I suppose if they're not on tour, but in the times, that's what I've heard, in the time between tours, you're supposed to use that to chill, because tours are supposed to be super stressful.
Yep.
That's not going to
So
end
she's
well.
chilling by going to parties.
That's okay. Huh. Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Almost like
That is
living
interesting.
Victorian dolls or something. That's a very interesting angle to go with for a band.
Do we have anyone like that? I would like to see that.
Stoic. How do you make that work with the dance moves and the singing and stuff like that? Seems a bit.
I don't know about dance moves and singing. I was just thinking they could adopt a gothic style.
Yeah, but their attitude is stoic as well, which I would assume would play out in their music. At some point, I might have to jump out for a couple of minutes to pick up my food because it's on its way. So, just for warning.
I'm glad I ate earlier.
Well, I wasn't hungry at that time. Anyway.
Yeah.
Did you read this?
Well, they wanted to... No, I'm just about to. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public.
Did it pop out?
Oh, damn, I'm sneezing like mad now. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept.
I don't envy.
Okay.
I don't envy anyone that is an idol. It is, especially a K-pop band. Oh my god, I've heard it's fucking hell. And so they took the opposite route by.
So they. Oh.
I was
still
wrong
had.
this time. I feel better. I feel good. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate.
What? Okay, that's harsh. True? It's not true. Ugh. True, I guess.
I wouldn't say that's an opposite. That's more like a fucking right turn.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to go, but let's have a sparkle star first.
Okay. All right. A sparkle star. Sparkle. Sweet, girly, and happy. Right, let's give one of these.
More optional commentary.
All aged and mixed. So...
All the commentary.
Give you all of that.
It'll just taste like petrol going down.
The best taste. Here.
Sparkling! Oh boy. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill.
Yes.
You've only been here twice.
Please come again.
No, seriously, please. Will do. No, I really hope. I'm gonna fucking hold you to it, Kira Mickey. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you.
Wait. Remember we were told that Gil
Gillian.
had a crush?
A crush.
No, it can't be her because the girl comes every so often.
Yeah, it's not us. It's not Kira Mickey.
Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break.
I'm feeling you, Gil.
All right. Shit, I forgot that I voiced
Hot
him.
girl goes to him. Oh, the handsome bartender. He's like,
Yes. Right.
He's just like frozen in place. Yeah,
Oh,
she owns a bazaar. That's
crap
it.
dealer, yeah.
It is now safe to keep playing.
Note to self: buy oil for that door. Okay. Right. What did Crack
wait,
Dealer-
get that song! Get the song!
What was the song?
I can hear myself again.
Weird.
Neon District.
Okay. Let's get rid of that because we've already got that.
Ah, man.
New avatar. Oh, there it was. Yes. All right then. Oh,
Just pure silence.
Gil, you're in my spot, please.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Gillian's spacing out. Also, you're cleaning one of the boss's chicken buckets. Did boss ask you to do that?
If I told you she did, would you believe me?
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised. Without a doubt.
Let's go with that then.
Right.
I kinda love these guys.
Stella!
We're getting all the best people today.
Oh, let me just enjoy her cat ears. Oh, yes.
Cat Boomer.
I do think that if, I mean, it probably will look hideous, but I would like to see a person with like real cat ears to see how that would. I think it would be good overall. They can make it work in real life.
They can try.
Crack Dealer saying Cooksoul in 2x is funny. Oh, are you listening to it 2 times the speed?
Ow.
Maybe.
Also, that probably gets my voice proper high pitched then, yeah.
Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today. A Bleeding Jane for Stella. Oh yeah, that is her favourite, isn't it? So, 1 Bronson, powdered extracts, free plant grass, all blended, I believe. Spicy, classic, sobering.
Go for it.
Here you go.
It's 200. It's not too bad. Not too cheap, not too expensive.
Thank you. What brought you here today?
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, do you know we never.
Sorry, I can't resist.
We never. I don't know if I should mention it.
Oh, okay.
Green Power Ranger.
What?
I just thought it was something.
What brought that to your mind?
Well, it was something that was recent, and I was actually, when you said thank you very much, for some reason that reminded me of Batman, because I don't know, I'm weird.
Yeah, it should have reminded you of like fucking Elvis or something.
No, I wasn't. It was just like a posh, rich. Anyway, Batman came to mind because of the passing of the voice actor for Batman the animated series.
Yeah,
and then I jumped to thinking of what the news that came out today. Unfortunately, that the person who played Tommy in Power Rangers, who was the Green Power Ranger, and then the white one, passed away.
And then a red one, and then a black one. He's apparently his own full team at some point.
Yeah, he was the head of a team or something in one of them. So may you rest in peace. But yeah, it's just something I thought.
That was.
Yeah.
That was actually quite tragic. Earlier today, we heard that news, and he was a hero to many kids, man. and it's sad to hear that he went.
And he seemed like a really cool guy, and he seemed like really up for the whole Power Rangers thing, because I think some of the people that were in it early on were like, after they left, they're kind of like, kind of wanted to shake off that thing. But he came back to do other stuff in later series and stuff. And he did MMA for a bit and stuff like that. It's kind of like interesting.
He was also like the most popular one as well.
Yeah. Because he had I think the arc that he had helped as well, from being the evil Green Ranger to becoming good and then becoming the White Ranger. And it was a really it was a mind-blowing arc for a kid back in the day.
When you're a kid, that was like fucking peak fiction.
Because he was like ultimate asshole, right? He's the bad guy. Oh no, we all hate him. And then how they made him good, it was something else. So yeah, may he rest in peace. I've not even know what is his. Do you know his name? I just know him as Tommy, which is bad. I don't think that's his actual name.
Jason David Frank.
Jason David Frank. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about that. That thought came to mind because that did make me think. The Batman thing, as well as Tommy, like these things have like really made me kind of think about stuff. The stuff I watched when I was a kid. I don't know, when people pass, it's just a bit. I don't know, we're getting older. I mean, both of them passed away too young anyway. But
that's what I said. Yeah, it's not just the case that we're getting older, but these guys passed young, really young, especially in the case of Jason.
I started to think about the effects that these cartoons had on me, and it's more than I realized, because I've never really properly thought about it. The Batman animated series is like for a lot of people, and for me as well, he is the definitive Batman in my head, right?
It's because not just because of that cartoon, but also because of the Arkham games.
The Arkham games just was like icing on the cake, right? To be able to hear that same voice, and I didn't realize it was the same voice actor, but I was like, man.
Have you played the Arkham games, or at least watched a playthrough of the story in full?
With a friend, yeah. I've seen the first one. I don't know if we played the second one all the way through.
Right.
It was an interesting.
I played all three of them. They are really good. The trilogy sort of drops off by the third one. The first two are very good.
And the Batman that he portrayed in the Batman the Animated Series was like the less. I mean, there's different versions of Batman, right? Depending on the comic and stuff, but like. It was something really special, and that cartoon was just so different. The Art Deco look to it and everything, it was so like unique. It made it timeless, and I think that's why it still sticks in my mind, because it was quite unique. It wasn't a thing just of its time, and the way they kind of animated it and stuff. And I don't know, his voice is epic. If I was to be able to choose a voice that I could have, right? Like obviously I'd try to go for a deeper voice, but
it would be his.
It would be his. Oh,
it would be his one. You want to emulate his delivery more than his voice style. Trust me.
It's everything, man.
That's how you get the. It's how I basically ended up doing all of these voices. I just emulate different people's delivery.
What was it? I am the darkness. I am the night. I am Batman.
I am Batman. Yeah. Dracula says, I didn't watch Power Rangers. It's a shame. It was one of those things that really captured everyone back then.
I think it messed up.
You couldn't get away from it.
And there were so many kids that, you know how it used to say, do not practice these moves at home. And there was a whole bunch of kids who would reenact all the karate moves and act like complete fools, and also cause a lot of damage. I can think of some people I know that were maybe too into that side of thing. But yeah, it was something that
the side that they were very worried about kids emulating.
Yeah, that was yeah. It was something, but it was something crazy, man. It was like really. I think it took the world by storm. Did Simon Cowell not do the song was involved in the production of the song for
Pardon
the original
me?
series. I don't know.
Shuki Levy did the music.
No, the Western one.
Shuki Levy did the music. He did the music for Power Rangers, and then he did the music for the first dub of Dragon Ball Z.
Let me see if this is just a BS rumor.
What does Simon Cowell have to do with
It was a
Saban
weird.
Entertainment?
It was a weird rumor that I've never actually fact checked.
I've never heard that one
I'll
before,
double check
so
it.
It's
Yeah.
probably bullshit.
Yeah, it's probably BS.
I will say in the meantime, there's a channel I really like on YouTube called Mystere Fusion. He's doing a comparison between Power Rangers, the Western series, and
Super Sentai.
Super Sentai. Was it exactly? It's called Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger, the Japanese version, which they adapted, in big air quotes, adapted into English. And it's really quite interesting, the differences in tone and style for each show. But that also led me to there was this one tweet I found, right, where someone got a picture, and it goes, the Japanese and Toei especially, because Super Sentai by Toei, are very good at what's called blocking, which is like the art of composition on a stage. So, like posing characters and putting them in their space on the set, and then camera angles and that sort of stuff. And it goes like, if you want to see the difference, right? Just look at the difference here between Toei's Zyuranger, or Super Sentai, and on the left it just shows a picture of them, and it looks sick, by the way. And then the Western scenes filmed by Saban for Power Rangers. And honestly, that picture did look like fucking amateur hour in comparison. I need to find that picture. I need to find that tweet, actually. It's a fucking great tweet. Because I like looking at cinematography and stuff like that, just thinking about it. And yeah.
I want to deep dive into some of that. If you can send me some links, because that sounds interesting, just to kind of like
it is
read up
it
and
is
watch
really interesting,
stuff
yeah.
on it. Crack Dealer saying, does Power Rangers Samurai, was it, count as watching Power Rangers? Yes, if it was Power Rangers Samurai.
Yes, it does.
I haven't
If
watched
it's a Power Rangers
any other.
series, it's a Power Rangers series.
Yeah, I mean, even if you watch an episode, you've seen Power. I mean, it doesn't change too much from the general fight bad guys, fight giant bad guys in a Megazord, and there's a big bad, and they have lackeys.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, flicker your ears more all you want. Yes, Stella, yes. Yes. God, I like this too much. This is weird. Cat women, cat girls. What brought you here today? Waiting for say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh.
I forgot this was the voice he gave her.
Were you imagining a more cute girl? I can't do that.
No, just the moment your tone hit my ear, I'm like, oh, this is what she sounds like.
It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet.
You know when you find
and
those
secluded.
places that are amazingly comfy? Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes, I want a comfortable, quiet place where I can. Oh, I told you about this. Like, I don't know if it's like it's for whiskey or something like that. It's like an ex-work colleague, right? He took me there, and you have to like be part of sign up to the club or something. I don't know, right? You have to be a member, and it's like a really quiet place, but it's got this amazing like chill atmosphere with like really nice kind of a bit old school kind of look to it, and lovely comfy seats, and you can get tea and stuff. I don't drink, but you can get tea and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, it's like a busy time of the day, but this place is quiet because it's members only, or members can invite up to 3 people. And I'm like, man, I need a place like this. Character is saying, and we'll never.
I still should take you to that.
Sorry.
Yeah, keep reading it. We'll never know what's up. I was about to say, I need to take you to that cafe I like in London, the one that's underground.
You need, yes. Oh, well, you could have done that last time. Yeah, Yes, you do.
No, that's in Central though.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Next time. Cat, you're saying, and we'll never know
Yeah.
what the fuck's up with her eye. Yeah, I want to know about that.
It's an eye patch, right?
Eye.
It looks like an eye patch.
No, that's her eye. She's got a digital eye. Because
No,
it's-
because look underneath. Look directly underneath the spinning circle. There's a line that goes beyond the boundary of her face. It's an eye patch.
I just think it's an eye fitment that replaces the eye in the socket, and that's what the overlap is for that.
That could be the case as well. Yeah.
Jill doesn't give a shit about it. True. Come on, Jill. Don't you want to know why it's spinning? We did. Do you know we hinted towards asking, and then I think Say or someone hinted to like, don't ask her about the eye.
Don't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't go there.
It's
And
so-
like, what? Is she just gonna start like shooting missiles at us or something?
And she might shoot it out of that eye. Who knows?
I was thinking out of the drill here.
I mean, I
Oh,
wouldn't.
it's too bad. It's too bad garlic bread's not here.
I'm just gonna say it's.
He loves.
Not,
I'm just gonna say garlic bread has a thing for redhead drill hair.
I've got a thing for redheads, and I can add drill hair to that if you want. I wouldn't mind dying that way if that was the way I was going to go. Anyway, it's so quiet and secluded. It's also clean.
You can also say. That's a nice way of saying there's no business here.
Really clean. That's the problem I have. I want to go to a place that's like quiet and like comfortable, but it's gonna have shit business.
Right,
And quiet business.
Yeah, and then you wonder why McDonald's always stinks of piss and has got shit people everywhere. It's because its business there is booming.
Anyway, Gil is the one you owe that to. The guy takes pride in
Yeah, he
how clean
scares
he
everyone
keeps
away.
things around here.
Oh, fair enough.
Gil definitely does not scare people away. If anything, Jill is more likely to than Gil. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Fuck's sake, Jill, he's not just a cleaner.
Yeah, especially considering that. No, especially considering that he'll need a job after this place closes down in a couple of days.
Not as a cleaner, though. I feel like that's... Oh, well.
Beyond.
Really?
Yeah, well, Butt Monkey's gonna butt monkey. I can hear you!
He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush?
You tell.
Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. Ooh.
I was thinking she was gonna start talking about NFTs or some bullshit.
I mean, it's that far off, to be fair. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Holy fuck! If anyone was in the suit, you're just bricked in the suit. How'd you take it off? Holy shit.
What does that feel like? Because then they are part cyborg as well, aren't they?
Well, if you're in the suit, it will just, because you're not motorized, it'll become super heavy. I don't know if you could even take it off.
Yeah,
at
the
that
suit
point.
will shut down,
Yeah.
but the person won't shut
No.
down with it.
No. I mean,
Right.
if they
So
do.
they'll just be locked in like a coffin.
I mean, this isn't fucking RoboCop. That's like where you are part of the suit.
Man, I need to watch. No, never mind part of the suit. There's not much left of RoboCop besides his face, I think.
face
Or a bit
and
of his
his
brain
heart.
or something.
I think parts of his torso. Yeah, the
No,
brain.
that was the new one. That was the new one. I'm thinking of the old RoboCop.
No, I think they kept part like
Do you know what?
it's
I
not
need to
obvious
watch that
because they
movie
don't. They
again.
only talk about it. You don't see it, but definitely his head. Obviously.
No, not his head. They put his face on because they kept his face, but
But the
underneath
brain.
is like a metal skull.
Oh well.
The
okay.
brain is there. Definitely the part of the brain, at least. I don't think it's the whole brain, but it might be part of it.
I think it's the whole brain.
I need to see it again. I need to watch RoboCop again.
But they
I need to
never.
watch RoboCop
They don't.
again.
I think it's like in the beginning of the movie when he becomes RoboCop. They talk about it, and then afterwards you don't. You can see his brains at parts, but they don't go into detail. Practically was saying. Actually, Jill asked, "So what's with the eye?" Talking about say. Come on,
But
Jill.
says
Don't you want to know why it's spinning? But she misinterprets and thought Jill's talking about her and gets awkward and shocked. Ah.
Man, I really don't remember that, but
I do remember.
I
Someone
remember
asked about the eye,
yeah.
and then wait, has Say always had one eye covered? No.
Yes.
No.
No. After the
Bank
attack
incident, yeah.
Yeah.
She got weird. We asked her about. That's where I thought, yeah, we can't ask her about the eye because we were asking about the eye, and she thought we were talking about her, and she was like, "Arr." She got weird about it. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Oh my god, you've got the armor and it fucks up and you have to, and you're being attacked. Any white knight still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. I would imagine a lot of bodies, a lot of people would have died from that. But the whole scientific community is... We live in a cyberpunk world, but the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. Okay, so this is because it's Zaibatsu technology, isn't it? And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's all new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just opened for many. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. It's not Corps, it's Corps, isn't it? Corps? Corps unit.
Corps.
Unique. The guy had a really small unit. 5 people, including himself. Ah, that's the ideal. That
sounds like an anime team.
Nah, that's the minimum squad you have as a Space Marine unit. So that's correct in Warhammer.
Space Marines! Space Marines! Sorry,
I don't know.
Damn it, Space Marines! Sorry, I had a fucking flashback to like a Warhammer game where they just keep yelling Space Marines constantly like that.
Let me guess, were they in the what the fuck is the general grunt army called? Fuck.
I don't know. I only ever saw Jeff and Ryan playing a quick click off it, and it fucking cracked me up because they were taking the piss out of it every time. They just, you open a door and then people flooding. Oh, Space Marines!
There's a name for the army, and it's gonna piss me off that I can't remember what they're like. The grunts, the normal dudes, because the Space Marines are supposed to be like, the creme de la creme. And then you've got like normal humans, and they're made up of loads of shit. Oh, fuck. I should know what they called.
Crack Dealer says, shut up, I've got PTSD if you say Warhammer. I don't know what you've done to these guys.
I had this long conversation with Hentai Hero on one of the streams about it, and I think I gave them PTSD from that. So it's probably that. Oh, come on, man. What is... here we go. Mechanicus. Astra Militarum. What the fuck? Well,
what?
Astra Militarum, that's not... The Imperial... I don't know what the fuck they're called. This is... They've changed... I think they've changed shit, right? But... Anyway, the grunts, right? Anyway, it's usually the grunts, right?
What?
The normal soldiers, right?
Space Marines!
Going, and they see fucking Space Marines! Because they use...
Space Marines!
Because even though they're elite units, the Space Marines are basically a power to themselves, and they do
amazing.
Whatever they want.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like every time they just like cry in fear. It's got the same energy as like it's a Gundam, that kind of thing.
Oh, dude, when the Space Marines come, right, they're like supposed to be what, 7-foot tall behemoths, fully armored.
Holy shit, bro.
They are fucking they are basically just creations of war.
Among Us.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they have like bigger units as well. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm going to kill, like, Crack Dealer's going to just, like...
Let's carry on. Let's
Yeah.
carry on before this goes, too far.
The aesthetic of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. What the fuck's henshin? Oh, hen what?
Henshin, like Henshin.
Oh,
It's
wait.
transformations.
Look.
She's basically talking about Super Sentai. She's blushing. She just revealed she likes children's shows.
They really look gaudy. Gaudy. I thought you were going to say good.
Go back up. I want to see the. I want to see the conversation again.
The aesthetics of
Modded to the point that they look like a squad of Henshin heroes. Yeah.
Wait, but henshin
She's
heroes...
basically
Power Rangers just have bright suits on. It's not armored at all. What the fuck? They just wear spandex.
No, they could. The point is, they're supposed to be like armor, isn't it? And then, hen what? Like, obviously, Stella's just let loose that she watches something like Power Rangers akin, like, hen what? I love the blush sprite as well.
I know. They look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, not the only, suits of armors with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. Understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. Eh?
Good point.
It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True.
Yes, very.
Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess
Yeah, can you imagine if you allowed explosives near civilians?
with the guys that are supposed to be protecting them. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords. They're just a big corporate. They're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. Okay. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way, or get in the wrong way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just a front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you are saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Ah. No, seriously. And what?
You know what? I feel like Jill knows and is just trying to be a dick.
I like this, Far Jill. Can I get a Brantine here, please? Yeah, sure. See, Brantine.
Crack Dealer says, I feel like this is major lore and connected to some characters. Do you know what? You're probably right.
We've not met anyone from Zaibatsu Corp.
No, we've not met anyone from Zaibatsu Corp, but we might have met people who are tangentially related to Zaibatsu Corp.
So Seiya's because she's
Sei
one of the
obviously
White
being the
Knights.
most obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Does it show?
Your ears keep twitching.
Yeah, yes. Anyway, a bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Miki encore concert.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, look at the ears prick up. Oh, look at that smell. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again?
And you missed her again.
Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. Just gonna hold on to this for a second. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Ah, I see. Oh wait, where did the $59.99 come from? When did that change?
I don't know.
What the
Can we throw the remote away? Someone keeps changing the channel.
Did someone change that? I don't know.
It's probably the ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually
People could fucking learn that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yep. And he actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Overall being the key word. It's not about bending backwards and being nice, but it's about being nice overall. It's a tough thing to manage. Sounds like good advice. But more important, Daddy. I love this. Do you really... So good. I'm enjoying this far too much. I love
I
that.
mean, like, Stella seems like someone really fun to bully like this.
I know, I you shouldn't, but I will. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. To be
What on earth do you get that hair out the way?
I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Heh, yeah, morals. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Stella wants something classic, right? So it's not type.
No, it's type.
Right. Bleeding chain. That's her favourite.
It costs.
It costs a decent amount, and I'm quite sure that she'll be happy with it. All blended. Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Oh, that's nice. So he went on, did engineering, got a job, but still comes back from time to time?
Kept his side hustle, yeah.
I like that. That's because, like, that is a sign that they enjoy coming. Oh, and Joe, man, that sounds nice. I'm really feeling an affinity with Joe just now. Maybe I've, and do you know, I've noticed like it's like the effect, like the honestly mind treating that you had of Yuki from the Koikari series.
I was about to say, you're seeing what it's like when I play as Yuki as in Koikari, where sometimes it's just like you're on the same track.
I'm just going to jump off to get my food.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right, yeah. But it is an interesting feeling when you actually manage to preempt the character and what they're saying, and you're like, oh, so this is what it feels like being a main character. Feels kind of nice. Instead, you're a sideman in real life. Oh, well. Yeah, we've had Stella here for quite a while, haven't we? We've been talking about all sorts of stuff with her. Bullying her. Getting lore. Giving her drinks. It's quite nice. Tonight's been a good evening. We've had loads of good guests come around. Just kind of wondering if there'll be any more, because it's getting a bit late. And of course, man's gone to get his food, so he's going to be eating as well. The writing is so good in this. You are right. It is very good. I mean, it's a visual novel, so it lives and dies by its writing. If it was shit, then the whole game would be shit. I still wonder, though. I have seen other people play this game, and they get different conversation paths. So I'm wondering how you influence that. Is it the drink, or... I don't know, the second playthrough, third playthrough or something. Like, there's a way to get people to talk about different things. As if they know how we'll react to them. Yeah, kind of. Maybe it's the case that the games are very good at getting you to sit in the same mindset rather than us just following that mindset to begin with.
That is me back. Sorry, what were you saying?
Welcome back. Well, I was just talking about a number of things, but basically the idea that we are able to get onto the mindset of the characters. I was just wondering, like, you know, is it that we are being put in the mindset by the game's writing, or is it that the writers are just knowledgeable about how we would react?
Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, Crack Dealer was saying the writing's really good in this, and I was saying, yeah, it's a visual novel, so it does live and die by its writing quality.
So yeah, I think this is why Valhalla, because Valhalla was made on a relatively, I think, small budget, it's an indie game, but it's like, whenever you talk about visual novels, it comes in that top 10 list all the time. And the fact that I'd played it even before we started streaming or whatever, and I'm not that heavily into games and stuff like that. Yeah, it is on the writing. It's the story over everything else, and it's tantamount that, like, it's a fairly long game. It's not super long, but it is quite long, and it keeps you hooked based on the characters and the writing. So I'm massive credit to the people who are involved in making this game. I think it's Tsukuban Games and was it I can't pronounce it, Ubrised Games or something like that.
Yeah, you've commented a couple of times.
Yeah, like, honestly, it's...
They're the publisher, yeah.
Like, I've talked about trying to make a game at some point, and I just get stuck on what story to do, and it's super hard because I've never written a story, so that's probably a bad idea in the first place. Like, credit where credit's due. It is a small miracle to be able to make an indie game that is this good, and it's even more of a you take a chance. It's like luck on whether it can, like, do really well, even if it is a really good game. So thank you, people anyone and everyone that was involved in the creation of Valhalla. As I was saying, man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to work with someone.
Thanks.
I don't know if I'd want to work with someone who I've befriended before becoming my boss, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's like if they were your friend in some sort of way.
It is an interesting conundrum, yeah.
Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. Oh, it isn't? Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. Yes, because if you patent it, then you have to show...
And you put the designs up, yeah.
A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention, they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. Ooh.
Oh, there's all kinds of bullshit involved here, man. The more you peel it, the worse it gets.
And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits. Yes, upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. True. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is.
Well, that part is actually kind of true.
And the city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. Is this like Cyberpunk 2077? This is just like, I mean, it's this whole cyberpunk.
This is the cyberpunk. This is the cyberpunk thing, and cyberpunk is always a commentary on real life. So yeah.
And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Jill.
And with that incredibly vague statement.
Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure.
I'm sure, Stella. I'm sure.
You fucking will. I now want to know what you've covered up. Please come again. Crack dealer saying, and then Virgilio arrives. You curse the creator.
I'm waiting. I'm just waiting to see if Virgilio arrives because I will actually curse the creator at that point.
But also, Crack dealer saying you can warm my bed. Wink, wink. Oh, what was that to?
That was to Stella.
I mean, in general, yes. Alma.
Yes. Oh, we really are getting all the good people. No, hello.
You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you?
It's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. Yeah. Good. First the greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stops. And before you know it, boom. Total anarchy.
Was this happened used before Alma or something? You're exaggerating.
I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time.
This is the first time someone has slid out of the picture.
Slid out of your DMs.
Fine.
I hope she slides back in. Yeah!
Hello, Jill. Oh, wait, no, shit.
Wait, what? Hello, Jill.
I thought we were supposed to initiate it. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
Weak and weary. Is that fucking Edgar Allan Poe?
Mate, I don't know. Over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping.
Yeah!
As of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
It's the fucking Raven. 'Tis some visitor. Yeah.
'Tis some visitor. Have you read this?
I have read this.
Wow, you're fancy. I haven't read this. I got a shit education. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more.
Hark, cried the Raven nevermore. You overdid it. You totally overdid it.
Quoth the bartender, I did not.
I did not. It's supposed to be quoth the Raven nevermore. Right, okay, here we go. Oh, shit, that's my line.
Yeah.
So, you like... I don't know why, I kind of fucking took myself out of the whole thing. So, you like poetry?
I had a phase. Can I get you something?
Let's start with a big cobalt velvet.
Sure.
Okay.
Does she usually go for the
big
cobalt velvet?
Does she usually go for a big one?
I thought it was a Brantini that she has usually. I can't remember. Please. No, she doesn't usually go for a big one. All on the rocks and mixed. Yeah, I like that. Here.
Thanks.
Crackdy's saying, as in what Stella would offer her for work. I don't know why I enjoyed that one. Still, it's better than what she usually thinks.
Muscling in on Dorothy's market, though.
Imagine that. Imagine Stella was like, would you like to work for me? And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I would like you to keep my bed warm. Wink, wink. And I'm like,
Right then. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells?
Uh-oh.
Shadowmaster 69 sounds
shit.
like the kind of fucking screen name my brother would make. Actually, I was playing him in Guilty Gear the other day, right? I don't know if you saw what his screen name was.
No, I didn't watch
Cuck
that bit.
Fag 69. Yeah.
Oh dear.
It cracks me up, man. Wow, you went pale.
You found an old handle of hers. No, the name doesn't ring any bells.
Fuck, that was me. May 22nd. My daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change, thanks to an old man.
Oh, why did you look up my history? Also, Crack Dealer saying I'm a bartender in a tender bar. Nice.
Good point. I had forgotten about that. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. So soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity.
Oh, is this her blog or her Twitter?
Yeah. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though.
Why? This is stalkerish. I mean, I've got nothing against people looking this up, but then telling you about it.
No, I reckon Alma just read this in the past. Let's see. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Ill?
I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left.
Yep. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Yeah,
The
if you
Wayback
put something
Machine.
on the internet, it's never gone. Indeed.
Why? Why?
Eesh, relax. It's not that bad.
Yes, it is, man. That sounded cringe as fuck. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is?
We've all been young, Jill. Relax.
Alright, you tell me your cringy stuff from youth.
It's not like you're still that... Sorry, let me start again. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing.
There's something I need to tell you.
You're not still like that, right?
Gods no, I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is...
Yep.
It
I
was-
don't know. I like... What?
It's so bad it gives her a manly fucking chill.
Yeah, just like, you know when a cat shivers, just like,
Oh,
like straight
yeah.
up. I don't know. I like the way you looked. Oh, she put pictures. Oh, shit. Fucking hell, man.
Oh, chill.
All dressed in black, with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors.
Yeah, I quite like the goth look.
Me too. God, man, I remember when I was in school, this one girl had a goth outfit, right? And she had the maddest boots I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they're mental.
I would honestly love to have a pair of those boots myself. They were like massive, knee-high, and had like belts down. They look like something out of Final Fantasy. They're like belts down the
I
whole
think
side.
you're thinking more Kingdom Hearts.
Nah, well, maybe. Nah, Kingdom Hearts is colourful though. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself.
Ooh. Wait. Where is this? So you have a pick? Oh God, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you take out the sense of my past? Are you there, Kuxel? I think I've lost Kuxel. I don't hear you. It was so bad that Kuxel has disappeared. Kuxel, where are you? Crater is seeing me 3. I have lost Kuxel. I don't know what's happening. Pardon me. I'm wondering if he's still connected to me. Come on, Kuxel, come back to me, come back. Where are you?
Am I back?
Yeah, what happened?
The connection, the fucking like Discord connection died.
That's weird. I had a green connection the whole time.
Well, my one went from yellow to red and then fucking disconnected, then reconnected. But the whole time I had internet, so it's weird.
Man, you have the best internet. So maybe I screwed you over somehow. I don't know how.
No, I'm thinking maybe it might have been a Discord server thing.
Fair enough. Well, is it because
I did read that line, but I will start again by saying I was bored.
But also, I think I'm streaming now at 1080p. I think usually when I stream to you at 720. Yeah.
Oh wow, you are no what? Wait a minute, you're doing at 1080p 60. Why the fuck has it been pixelated the whole time?
Because it's 1080p 60. Wait, can I change this? No, I'm not changing it now. Fuck it.
Well, now it's actually in good quality.
I
wonder
if you see when
the connection needed to shit itself.
So what happens with me, right? Because you get pixelated all the time when I'm watching your streams. So what I do is I close the stream bit
window and open it again,
and then open it again, and it fixes it. But I have to keep doing it a lot, so then I stop doing it. Usually I'm not reading stuff anyway, so.
Yeah. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you.
This is why
it's gone pixelated again.
This is why you should not have friends who are fucking good at searching shit or hackers. Or always be wary of them, never get on their bad side. Cracked saying you sometimes start talking in a very haughty way as if there's someone else.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking so.
Wait, what?
Cracked saying you sometimes start talking in a very haughty voice as if there's someone
else.
I
get that. Yeah, but like, what? Who are you? Wait, why do you feel sorry for me? What?
No, I think Cracked was feeling sorry for me, or maybe you because your connection lost.
Oh well. Simple stuff. Just checking past internet activity.
Can you show me how you did that?
Mate, did I tell you when my brother? I must have told you this before. When my brother got his first job, they had to do a security check on him, which included a history check, internet history check on the whole household for the past 5 years.
Yeah, you. Mate, if that happened to be a before.
I won't lie, right? I won't lie. Me and my other brother, we were a little bit nervous. We were like, mate, can you imagine our internet search history and whatever the shit we had? Because it's not clean. Just saying that.
Someone has to sift through
it. The funny thing is, my brother got that job, so like it wasn't bad enough to flag it up and be like, these guys are threats, or something like that.
these guys are just degenerate weebs. They are no threat to anyone except themselves.
Hey, it wasn't. I mean, that stuff is normal. It wasn't just that.
I don't, oh my god. Well, look, I'm just gonna go that way. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never want to. I'm always careful when I'm on someone's. I mean, phones are a bit different. Usually, it's not the. Oh, I just saw you had sent me a message there on the phone. I just read it there. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that was when the connection was going out, because the connection was fine. Like that message went out, so I was like, oh, so the connection's okay, but fucking Discord has died.
Yeah, I think it's probably my internet connection. To you.
I don't think it's your internet connection. I think it was Discord, because you were streaming the whole time.
So I did refresh. It doesn't matter. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm always careful. See, if I look at someone else's phone, if they're showing a picture and you have to swipe on it for whatever reason, I always try to be careful, because I don't want to know if they're not.
Put them in an awkward situation.
Yeah, if they're not sharing it, and in most cases, I don't want to know if I don't know them that well. Yeah, if they're not sharing it, I don't want to know. Also, computers, like if someone's like, oh, I got a computer problem, I'm like, okay, take me to the exact folder before I look at it, because I do not want to fucking know what you've been looking up. Oh, because it will just scar my mind. Crackdo said it was for Ash. Duh. I feel sorry for you, man. Who else is even here? Just me.
Not me, that's for sure.
Just me and Cooksel leaves me half the time. Barbie. Please don't run background checks like that.
I just used the search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. She sounds like me. I'm pretty good at researching stuff as well. I fucking pride myself on that.
It is surprising how much.
You'd be surprised how good, but yeah, like just Googling can get you so much.
Mate, just Googling someone's name. People are so public especially with social media, that you look them up and you get so much information. That's why they say to people, like, if you have to be careful of stalkers and all that. Don't on your public Instagram be posting whenever you're on a holiday and all that. The other thing is like burglaries of famous people. That thing happened to, who was it? Kim Kardashian, where she got robbed in France. Because she was.
I hadn't heard about that one.
Oh yeah, it was a big thing, and they've eventually caught the people. But what they did is they were tracking her by her posts on Instagram, and she was like, posting images of where she was.
Oh, and they knew where she was because of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is surprisingly easy nowadays. People are just so blasé about their privacy because they just don't care until they realize the implications of that if something happens. But yes, we live in a dystopian future. What led you to the page?
You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Oh god. Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And that's quite a fucking sidetrack right there.
I think she's trying to say that my obsession was occultism, whereas her obsession was
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like she's contrasting herself with Jill.
Look, I know you had bigger boobs and you could get laid more, but don't rub it in my face. Actually, no, do please rub it in my face.
I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Well, thank fuck none of them have tried tracking me down.
Crack dealers. I don't know. It seems off.
Ryan Reynolds dick pic.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
I love a good random, like fucking non sequitur, and that's a good one.
Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot.
I've been tempted.
Oh, that got sad. I got sad.
I know that
But
feeling.
what the fuck?
Sometimes I've been tempted to look at it and say, oh, I wonder if what that person's up to now, because I'm a lonely, sad person. And then I say to myself,
I don't give a shit.
but then I say to myself, no, because if they're doing really well for themselves, I'll be jealous. So fuck that. I'm just going to make myself feel worse. So I don't do it.
We all have things we're not too proud of as adults.
What are you talking about? I had things I was not too proud of when I was a kid. Didn't have to wait to become an adult to be not proud of it. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them.
I have to ask though, why the 69? You know exactly why, Alma. You seen that fucking video at the McDonald's where they're announcing the numbers of the orders, and the guy's like building up anticipation in the crowd. He's like, and the next order is, and the crowd's like, oh, and he goes 69, and they're like, way.
No, but I like this.
You haven't seen? Oh my god, I should send that your way.
I love
It's that fucking McDonald's as well.
I love that stupid like sense of humor. It's great.
It's like fucking pub mentality. Like when someone breaks a glass, everyone goes, way!
well, at school it's just like, oh, it's stupid, but I still love it.
We're all children, really, I swear to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can, the thing is, as an adult, I've always felt that the idea is that you've matured to a point where you know where you can be a kid and where you have to be an adult. But you can still be in tune with your inner child because you never really grow out of it. I mean,
So fucking lootly.
yeah, like you never do, right? And it's just about, you know, when you should be trying to be an adult and do more adult things, and when you can act like a kid. And that's, I feel, what adult maturity really is. It doesn't mean that you'd be
Crack Dealer says, Crack Dealer says, of course, Cookcell, you don't give a shit, you're a fancy lawyer. No, I don't give a shit because Huh?
I was going to say, you'd think that you would give more of a shit about your past because you're a lawyer, and you know, if you had something dodgy in the past, that could affect your reputation.
Nothing dodgy in the past. You've heard about all the fucking fights that went on in school.
No,
That's the reason I don't give a shit, because all the people in school were fucking idiots.
yeah, but you'd think as a lawyer or someone in a profession, if it turned out that you were in, I don't know, you got jailed as a teenager or some shit, you know, you would be a more.
Oh, thankfully I've got nothing like that in my past. So
yeah,
I'm
I'm not trying to out you. I'm just saying that in general, you would be more sensitive to like that sort of information getting out than say if you were, I don't know, a software dev. But yeah, I mean, but I think what Crack Dealer's talking about is looking at what the people that you knew from school are up to now. And I was saying, if you discover they're doing something better than you, it'd make me very jealous. I think that's what Cracker was talking about. Like, you wouldn't give a shit because you're a fancy lawyer in the city or something. So, anyway, it was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like in reference to both the Lovers and the Hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices.
I'm back.
Right,
Am I
yes,
back?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, I'll tell you. I figured out what was going on.
What?
I got a fucking VPN and it was just going haywire. So I just turned it off. And then as soon as I turned it off, my voice connection went green and it's all fine again.
You've been using a VPN. Covered your tracks. Good man, good man.
I have a VPN just for the sake of like going on shit. But anyway, yeah, it's fine now. Thank God. I just closed it. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not doing anything right now. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". And you know what? She's right.
I was 12 at the time. Yeah, 12. A 12-year-old girl, yeah, I give a credit for it.
Fuck this VPN. It's so fucking slow, yeah. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then?
I mean, that's fair enough. You knew that, but why would you assume everyone else did?
Because she got it from somewhere.
You have no idea. She has older sisters, though. If you have older siblings, I think you're more likely to know about that sort of stuff. Either through
Good
them
point.
or their friends or whatever coming over. It's like, 69. Did I read that last time?
Well, I don't know. Did it go back up?
You have no idea.
You did read that line. Well, let's sweeten things up a bit. I'll have a sugar rush.
Okay, sure. Let's give her a sugar rush. 1, 2, 3, Delta. Oh, yeah, let's get tank top, man. Give her all the Karmatrine. Holy shit.
Make her happy, man.
Here.
This is the thing.
Hey, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like?
That's sudden.
It is actually, I was going to say the same thing. You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Ho 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 ho.
Fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I'd describe as such that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me.
Ouch.
I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight, and me just saying, keep the fucker.
That's a good reaction, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, keep him, he's shit anyway. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm.
I mean, it depends on how hard. I feel like full forced you then, yeah, but...
Considering that she's got some cybernetics and a cybernetic arm at the very least.
Might have been because
Well, I
of
don't know
that.
when she. I don't know when she got it though, but yeah, I would have thought it'd be because of that. He starts it with a friendly hit, and before you know it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Anyways.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, that sounds bad. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out.
Oh, you dropped out.
He was interested in marriage. Oh wow. But he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard.
Oh, this one has
Oh
a
god,
fucking
we
name.
got a name drop!
I know, holy
Yeah.
shit. Who?
I spent almost 4 years with him.
Wait, isn't that the friend that ended up
Richard,
marrying
yes.
his sister? Her sister?
I think it's the friend that marrying his sister. You're phrasing. The Richard years. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. And that face just says it all. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us.
Oh.
He just didn't like my family.
Yeah, that's not good. I know a lot of people be like, I don't care, but that... It's not good for you, man. Especially if you get on with your family.
That's the sort of thing that you can't get around.
Unless you don't like your family, then it's just like, yeah. He didn't?
Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids.
Oh, and I take it you might have wanted some.
So this is just a difference in, like, you know, life goals. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he would change his mind.
No. That's the common mistake that I think people make. Don't make that mistake. They will not change their mind.
Yeah. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us.
Yeah, I get that. Kinda.
At one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya?
Sure. Let's get her a beer.
She knows how to change the mood quickly, man.
I mean, she's not depressing me. I'm intrigued.
Classic, vintage, bubbly.
Thanks for telling me that, by the way.
Don't mention it.
Okay, one more question, and we're even.
Wow, you really are embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away.
At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Oh shit, they're implants. I'm a little bit disappointed. Oh wait.
Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest.
I just realized you was taking the piss.
Yeah, but I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke.
Yeah, I feel like... Yeah.
As such, and honoring our friendship, I will just say this.
If she asks us to cop a feel to see if they're real...
No. They're real, and they're spectacular.
I love that.
Now ask the real question before I slap you.
Oh god, I love that.
I really, really like Alma, you know that?
Yeah,
She's great.
I love that. I'll grant you one. And only one chance to call me by my full name as a compensation then.
I'd gladly take your offer.
It's funny that you mentioned slapping, because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped?
Hey, what? Chopped.
She has cybernetic hands.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. You know, fucking like typing is bullshit. Like after like 5 minutes or so, I just have to crack my knuckles. Like you can hear it on the mic.
Yep.
And it's like constant. I have to keep doing it.
That's not good.
I don't think there's carpal tunnel syndrome, but yeah.
You should check the positioning, your ergonomics of how when you're typing. And maybe
it's not just when I'm typing. I just have to keep cracking my knuckles.
You have the urge to crack them?
No, it's like they get a bit stiff, so I crack them and then they're looser again.
I mean, I do that a bit as well, but maybe not as much as you're saying you're doing it.
No, like every 5 minutes or so. I'm not even joking. Like when I'm properly typing, and then it just starts, like, you know, you start slowing down. You're like, ah, then you go crack, and you're like, ah, that's better.
All right, I'll have that. Interesting.
Crack dealer says, today after the visit to the local Hooters, as I was walking down the street and I saw a small pebble or rock, I guess, on the road, and as the man rule says, no matter, you must kick it. I got my leg ready, pulled it all the way back. I can't wait for the end of this now.
Will it end, or is he going to just leave us hanging?
Is he going to blue ball us again? Let's carry on with this story.
Oh.
It is getting late almost as well. Crack dealer says, but I missed and I never looked back again.
No.
Sounds like an analogy for something else. Anyway. There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses.
Shit, she's wearing Google glasses.
I was about to say she's got a scouter, but yeah. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor.
Funny you should say that. But I was more of a...
That's awesome. There's lots more, but there's small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud.
How did your family take the operation?
They took it well enough, except for my mum. She freaked out for months.
I mean, I would if I was your mum.
She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands.
Don't you get to
They must
keep
have
them?
incinerated it by then.
Do you not get to keep
They probably
the hands?
incinerated it. Why? Well, I suppose.
Because you could always put them back on. Like you can.
You
like
need to keep them on ice.
Yeah, you'd have to preserve them properly. Don't you miss them?
Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Oh, transplant. That's interesting. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed.
Oh, is it only one hand or both hands?
I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement.
Yeah, can they grow
God,
them?
can you imagine having someone else's entire arm just grafted on?
Mate, that's been done before.
I know, but still, can you imagine that?
Someone had a face transplant. No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
yeah. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as the original hand with no problem. Because I'm just thinking, like, if her left hand is normal, then that means you could have a hand that's like a completely different size and shape.
Yeah, but they would size the hand to match, you know?
But they have to be worried about the compatibility more than anything.
Oh, shit. You're talking about the person getting a transplant. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about the cyber implants.
No, I'm talking about getting the fucking transplanted hand from the person, like Alma's hand getting transplanted to this accident victim.
Yeah, there's no chance that they'd be the same shape, same size.
No. So you got two different hands. And you must still get something like phantom pain at that point as well, right?
The thing is, a lot of people might actually have slightly different sized hands and don't realize it because you don't usually sit there measuring them next to each other.
I'm looking at mine, and mine seems to be the same.
Yeah, but I think there's more people than... Anyway.
Then again, I do have this burn mark on my left hand that I've had for my whole life. Whatever. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what's become of her, but I hope she's fine.
Do we know anyone that had a hand transplant?
No,
And you didn't tell your mum
that would be
about
too
that?
small. Oh, shit. Yeah. I didn't want her pestering the poor girl.
Give me my daughter's
God.
hand back!
That's her hand! Give it back!
Oh my god.
Can you imagine that?
How dare you take my little girl's hand!
So, are we cool now? Are we even now?
But she said she had both her hands chopped. What happened to the other hand?
They probably just binned it.
Are we?
Or, to combat the problem we were talking about, they cut off the other person's hand and then just put the left arm on as well. Buy one, get one free.
But it's not the arms, it's just the hands. Just
Well.
a thing I want to point out that it wasn't the whole arm. I think it was just the hands that she had chopped. But yes, I mean, oh my god, the purpose to cut off the other... No, I don't want to even think about that. Are we? You're pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry. It sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, do you know, that is the problem that a lot of people have.
You didn't get that arsiness when you first read it as well. That's the funny part. Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. And there you are, you fucking wasted it.
No, you don't.
Eh? Why?
You just called me by my full name.
That's just one name. That's just one name.
That doesn't count. You're supposed to... Her full name is her... Julianne, surname, middle name, whatever shit.
Are you serious?
One chance, and only one chance, and you just used up. Come on, Joe.
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Surprise. Oh no.
Shit. Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts?
Hey!
Not particularly, no. Well, although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting.
Hmm?
This will be interesting, I'm sure. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah, but why
I
is
have a
we the
feeling-
only ones that see this and no one else?
Mhm. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in the body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create these reactions. Still an interesting read, though.
I see. Hmm.
Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. And then she fucks off. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow.
Thanks. See ya.
Piss off, Ghost.
All done? By the way, I can hear myself through your speakers.
Yeah, because I was sitting right next to a microphone.
Yeah, so
I have moved back now.
right, so it's not just me then. That's okay.
Yeah.
I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that. It seems. Wait.
You know what? Because she said to him, "Oh, you're pretty." Well, not really. She said to him, "Oh, it's the handsome bartender."
But he
And he
was
was like,
But he was
he was
also
frozen in place.
He was kind of out of it before. He was like cleaning a bucket that was for chicken, or something.
"Oh yeah, he was."
You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Oh. Hey, boss. You're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so. That I am. Yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome?
Junibia.
What?
Junibia, 8th grade syndrome.
Ah.
Basically saying you're a man-child, but it's anime characters.
Where
Like
they
in
act like
high
anime
school.
characters. Yeah. 8th grade what?
Yeah. It's like Megumin, and when she starts saying "I am Megumin," and then with the eye patch and all that sort of shit.
The ultimate, yeah. When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. Oh, wait, Dana. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure.
Good point.
Oh, we've got a new contender for asshole.
69xxx.life says, "Have a good time. Find your love." Thank you. I'm sure we will. Now piss off.
Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? Well, you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theatre. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Yeah, do you know what? It's true. Like, it's dangerous. It's scripted, but it's not fake. If you know what I mean, it is a really serious and dangerous fucking thing.
So, I find it very interesting that several wrestlers have gone on to have successful acting careers. Obviously, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, although I don't think he's the best. John Cena and God, who's the big one who plays Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, I know you're talking.
Dave Bautista.
Batista, yeah.
Those guys have gotten like really good acting roles.
I think it helps that
So yeah,
they're well known, right?
yeah.
And also they've got really big bodies, so they can they're really built as wrestlers, so they can be used for those type of roles.
No, but it's not just those roles. Like The Rock does that. He's got that sort of goofy attitude, and he's trying to be like the modern Arnold Schwarzenegger. But like Dave Bautista in particular has been able to sort of act in a very sort of, as she said, theatre kind of way. And I'm like, this is actually good acting that he does. So I consider that what she's saying has got a good point. That they have to have acting skills as well for the whole wrestling thing.
Yeah, it has to be half decent, at least.
Yeah.
I don't watch much wrestling, especially nowadays. Maybe when I was younger, I used to watch a bit of it. But WWF, when it was WWF.
It's WWE now.
It became WWE. It's not a WE now or something bizarre, but I think they had a fight with the World Wildlife Foundation and had to change it or something.
Yeah, that was why they changed it from F to E, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm so old that I remember when I used to watch it as WWF.
I never watched it really, but
I used to come on
I was familiar with
TV at random times, like reruns or whatever. And
all the kids in school knew, man, but I never watched it.
Yeah, I wasn't heavily into it like the other kids my age were at the time.
All right.
Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. But
Yeah,
now
how dare you?
I have to
Chill.
go and break Gil's back to make you humble.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Poor Gil.
Oh well, wait, what? Come here, come here, fuck boy!
Fuck boy! Ah! Damn it. Alright, let's hurry up. Let's finish this quick. I need to go soon. It's almost midnight.
8th grade what? Yeah, me too. Yes!
13,000. Wow.
Right. Achievement, I feel like an adult. Oh, cool. You were charged that you'll just have a very... Right, do I not need to get anything? Fair enough.
No,
Right.
no, you need to save because it's the last day.
Save. Life
I
back
think it's
up.
the last day of the game.
Yeah, something to look forward to next week.
No, it's not. Fuck. We've got 2 more days. This one and the next one. It's fine. It'll do.
Right, wait, Matt. Let's put on our faces once again. Well, and I can hear myself again through your... No, it doesn't matter. Yes, that was day 18. We got a good smattering of characters appearing today, which was good. No Dorothy, but Mirai Nikki was a good replacement.
We had... Oh my god, I was so happy to see Mirai Nikki again. I can even live without Dorothy.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see Dorothy next day. But no, this was good. Good chat. And I appreciate you, Crack Dealer, being in the chat, and Loopy, if you're still there.
Yeah, man.
I'm assuming you're
She
still
might fall
there,
asleep by now.
lurking or just try to fall asleep. But yes, this was Valhalla. We will be back on next week Sunday at least.
Yes, we'll try to be back as soon as possible. That's me, by the way, because I will be taking a break from Friday Night Chill stream this week. I'm away on Friday, and we'll see what happens thereafter.
But yeah, do have a look on Kixel's channel. There should be a link in the description below for anyone watching.
I will always put up a community post to explain what's happening. So yeah,
awesome. But for now, this was Valhalla. This was great. I fucking thoroughly enjoyed myself today.
yeah.
I am Ash Mannix.
I'm Quixel.
And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Later, everyone.